What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hobby Goblins Cave Reps right here in Jacksonville, Florida at Counterspell Games. We've got Blood Angels and Sisters tonight. The battle of who wore red better. Yeah, let that sink in for a moment. It won't be funny after it does.
Yes.
Well, it's got a little blue on it.
Red, can't even
red adjacent.
Moving on. Guys, how are we feeling about this matchup tonight?
Feeling pretty good about it. Getting to play some Sisters, an army that's new to me, but I have enjoyed quite a bit. And yeah, lighting Rob on fire is just always a good time. You see this guy's face? Like, how could you not want to just...
He's only played it like 4 times.
Not it.
But it's the same army every time. Either way, we like Sisters around here, and it's good to have John putting some. Yeah, that's God. Wednesday is our day for certain. All right, Rob. How about these purple Blood Angels?
So this is a slightly different tweaked list of my Biker Bros list. You know, Bike Week, Laughlin, send it. We're going to take this poker run all the way down to that side of the table and see how many I can get killed before I die. So,
sounds like a strategy.
It's a plan, for sure.
Let's have a look at these lists.
it's a plan.
Nuns.
Like
All right,
nuns, yeah.
so I make a habit of bringing some flamers. See what I did there?
That's it.
All right, yeah, I got a big pack of Seraphim squad, 10 of them being led by a Canoness with the enhancement to just light stuff on fire, fire and fury. Gonna have extra attacks on the flamers and maybe some devastating wounds back to CP. It's gonna be a good time. And then another Seraphim squad, allegedly. And then another Seraphim squad for some scoring, some shooting, that sort of thing. 2 Dominion squads that are going to be split between 3 Immolators, and then 3 Castigators to do additional shooting. Then, of course, I have to bring Morven Val and her troop of Paragon warsuits.
You don't have to.
I mean, I feel like I do. Junith Arita will be around to get me some CP, and that is what we... See, no Repentia squad. Don't know why that's there, but
It's a silent killer.
oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it for me. What you got?
Well, I got angels.
No.
And not the angels that we play with, it's the angels that we like. So yeah, I've got 3 bike squads today, 2 6-mans and a 3-man. 2 of them have chaplains. One of them has the fight first for the speed of the Primarch, because we go fast and we eat grass. Commander Dante with his Sanguinary Guard to come down and start smacking. Hopefully I can try and dethrone and depose the current high seat of Terra. 2 Invader ATVs with the Gatlings for scoring and just infantry harassment. 2 units of the Jump Pack Intercessor because you're playing Blood Angels, you're going to take Jump Packs as it is. Infiltrator Squad, Intercessor Squad, and 3 Tech Marines, which is the hot take on this list. Completely unnecessary, but I'm doing it because it's fun. And then 3 Predator Annihilators because I do have to have some shooting in this army.
There we have it. And of course, we did do the full deployment on a deployment stream. I say we because I was here the entire time.
Every minute of it.
Every minute of it. But yeah, definitely make sure you check that out if you're one of our members here in the Gob Squad. The guys we actually want to shout out, but not until after we talk about this mission. See? Thought I was going to get it wrong.
Mission
I did too.
H, if you choose to accept it.
Yeah, so this is going to be based off of there's some events going on next month, and so with this layout, Mission H is one of the options. We're taking Hammer and Anvil deployment, supply drop for the Alpha and Omega, which we will roll here before we get too far into this, and then Smoke and Mirrors, which is you have up to 500 points you can put into reserve at this point, now that we've kind of talked about it, which we'll talk about whether or not that's relevant to us.
Do that once we kick this thing off,
super
because now it's time to thank all of you guys at home watching the show, tuning in with us here live tonight, or even watching this video on demand later. You guys are who we make the content for, so definitely appreciate all the support. Of course, the hugest amount of support has to go to the Gob
Huge.
Squad.
The best.
Huge.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
This is our membership community. These guys have been absolutely incredible in helping us build the channel. Very generous in making sure that other people know about us as well through those gifted memberships. So, guys, we want to say thank you very much for all of that. And we do have, we talked about pre-stream just a little bit, saying hello to our guy Steve Straight. We do have some content that we are cooking up that, you know, members are going to get that first peek at. So hopefully that is something that you guys are able to take in and enjoy us. If you're a part of the Gob Squad, also make sure you're tuning in for our content planning meetings. Happens every other week. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. God, you guys gotta. We got to get me a calendar with a series of alarms so I can keep up with everything.
Like a digital one that fits in his pocket.
I can call people from it, maybe.
Yeah, ideally.
Send pictures of my dogs.
If only such an invention existed.
If only. Guys, thank you again for all of that support. Now, who wants to kill each other?
Oh, ooh.
Pick me.
Ooh.
You look excited.
I'm just here to kill him. Before you do that, though, we do have to roll for all this other stuff.
Yes.
Before
we know
we
who goes first.
know who goes first.
Well, let's let you guys get that all set up.
At the start of the battle is after turn first?
Yep. No, it's
What did
before,
you just say to
before
me?
roll to go
What?
first.
Okay.
You said that completely backwards, and
Yeah.
it hurt my
It
brain.
says at the start of the battle.
Yes, before.
That's before you roll.
Yes.
To see. Okay.
Because you also got to do the uppy downy stuff. So as far as stuff that's going to go into reserves for me, I have up to 500 points. Based on what you got, I actually think I'm pretty good. I don't think I need to pull up anything here.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling the same way. I have everything in reserve that I want to be in reserve, and putting anything more would probably be a detriment to my ability to push back these blood angels from the onslaught that's coming. So.
Push back. Roll you for the Alpha and Omega. Well, while we're doing it.
Really weird use of air quotes
go.
there, but you know, here we are.
One,
He's
two.
assuming I won't be able to push him back, which
Have you seen this? It's stacked right now. Stacked.
he could be right about.
Don't push too
but
hard.
Don't give him that ammunition.
I don't need ammunition. I'm loaded. 1, 2, 3 for your turn 4.
Okay.
Hadama. All right. So this is your
That disappears first.
yes,
Okay.
and then lows, highs.
All right. Highs.
All right.
So then that one stays,
No, this
right?
this one leaves as well. This is the turn 5 drop.
Oh, I thought in the rules it said that one would stay.
I think the second roll is the Omega one that stays.
Oh, stays.
Until
Okay,
the
so,
end,
so
yeah.
Eric stays.
I mean, either way, I'm good with it, but...
So we get rid of Dan.
No, not Dan!
Book him, Dano.
Yeah, Eric needs to say, we're going to sit on his face all game.
Yeah, that was something we did discuss. That's for
Yep.
members only content, but yeah.
This is the battle over Eric's face.
Yeah,
It's so beautiful.
You'll see me coming over there.
See, y'all could have told me that ahead of time. The thumbnail could have said mustache rides or something. Instead, you let me down,
I
guys.
mean, Rob's
let me
involved.
down.
Everyone knows that there'll be a...
I heard
mustache rider,
recently
too.
the best name I've ever heard for a mustache is the Womb Broom.
Broom.
All right, that needs to be a deployment stream. We'll pick that up Saturday.
There's absolutely no,
Yeah,
it's just,
all right.
Hey, it's completely scientifically accurate. Just
What
like
are you saying, this isn't a members-only stream?
don't worry, there's only like 19 people watching. That's fine.
Send help.
All right, so now we go for the go first.
Sounds good. Hadouken!
All right, I got
We'll
it.
be going first.
Jeez.
Did you want to go first?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Because I can take the staging and then I'll have priority for rapid ingresses.
That's fair. I'm going to do
you're-
some scooting.
What's going on, Grotworks? Welcome to the stream. First in the chat. Great to see you. We got Luke Sheffield as well. How you doing, brother? We're going to see Luke Sheffield, of course, Saturday night, producing with us. Always look forward to that. Ms. Natalie Hill, good luck this weekend at LVO. Gotta miss you guys out there. Really wish we were going to be out there this time. Thanks for the love on the shirt. It is a good one, for sure. What's going on, Steven Strait? Give him a little spoiler on some things we got cooking. Moonlit and Ari up in chat. Got the Gob Squad flag waving. What's up? As you guys may or may not know, Moonlit and Ari, one of our hobgobbed here. One of our biggest supporters. We appreciate all of that love.
He's the big boy.
Moonlit.
This one I actually don't feel needs to move a whole lot.
Great to see everyone else in chat as well.
Why'd you hide the other one?
Huh?
Why'd you hide the other one?
This one? Why not?
It was already a spirit.
Because I still want to get a little bit of forward movement as well. Because then I can just kind of scoot these guys out, assuming, he doesn't come piling in. It's still an inch away from the wall, so... yeah, because I'm thinking actually, even though he's going first, I still want to be ready for a counterattack. I just want to make sure he's not going to kill anything in the first go with one of these tank busters, essentially. Which I'm guessing they're tank... What are these guys? The
Annihilators, the
Yeah.
las cannons.
las cannons? Yeah, so yeah, that'll pop an immolator. Let's try to stay safe from those.
See, we got a couple of people backing Sisters in the poll. I'm curious if anybody else watching is backing Sisters as well and hasn't spoken up yet. Right now, looks like it's a very Blood Angels favored matchup.
I could bring this guy up to
Give it a few
here.
minutes.
We'll see.
Like 20 minutes for his 3 scout moves. It's going to be pretty hard.
Yeah, this one I think is just going to stay there.
What's up, Chris Joyner? How are you, brother?
Boo. Boo this man, boo. All right. Cool. So that'll be your early stuff.
Yes, indeed.
All right,
On to you, sir.
Would you like to cut? We already shuffled.
Oh, you shuffled? Okay.
All right. All right. So go ahead and cut.
Cut that for me, please.
John, this is happening a lot.
What is happening? Oh, that?
There's got to be something that needs updating. I'm not sure where.
Okay.
Weird.
Go ahead and do your thing. I'm going to go read what's going on.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the stuff here. So I got engage on all fronts. And sabotage, which should be pretty simple, to be honest, because I'm going to be taking the field on a couple things here. Engage, I think, is kind of a given on some of this small stuff here. What I need to worry about is he's got castigators with autocannons. So 5 and then 7. So that gives him pretty good vision anywhere down that line. All right, shouldn't be too bad. So you got that, Dan? Sabotage and engage. Just for kicks and tricks, Oath's target, and I am not running the +1 to wound Oath benefit right now because I do have Blood Angels units in a Blood Angels list. It's crazy. So to annotate that, I'm going to use a Salamander's token. Just put my oaths there, just that way I said I did it. Because my goal in this particular run is not going to be jumping on anything too aggressively. We'll do some pre-staging. Actually, we'll go ahead and advance my jump back intercessors here. 5, so they're going to get everywhere they wanted to go and then more.
What I missed?
Advance these guys. I pulled sabotage, engage, and I threw my token over there just for the sake of having said it that I did it.
No, okay. Oh, that's
The oaths, yeah.
Oaths of moment. Gotcha.
And that goes all the way out to there. I lost it. There it is. Cool. All right. Next bit on the dockets. Let's go ahead and advance my ATV here. 2, so 14. 14 teen. I think based on not rolling a 7 on a 6-sided dice, we're just going to go here. And kind of get some staging for later. For all intents and purposes, all 3 Tech Marines will always do the +1 to hit on the Predators as they're next to them, unless I have to have them do an action, which I'll state out loud for us.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and stay off the train, but tag that objective.
All right.
And I'm not going to OC you on it, so I'm not going to try. But that means that you have to step up and do it.
That is true. And I'll do it.
Okay. So as far as these guys go, 12 inches takes me all the way to the building. My big thing is going to be staging and presenting some room for the bikes and other vehicles to get ranges on. So if I move 10 with the pivot, I should be able to see that later. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take my pivot, take all the bushes with me, good Lord. Take the 10 up to here, and then pivot again just to kind of flatten out. Take my pot shots to that thing and weaken it a little bit.
No, yep, for sure.
Tuck him up in there. Bikes don't have the auto 6-inch boost anymore, but I'm also not going to be shooting them, so I'll go ahead and advance the bikes that are on the fields. Juan.
Well, that's not very fast of them.
Oh, we're not going to hit the NOS now. Have you not seen that one movie about family with Vin Diesel?
Too soon, Junior.
I almost had you. Come on, Dan, finish it.
I saw Sonic 3 recently, so that's gotta go fast. Okay.
I'm going to need you to just not say that.
No, I'm gonna say that all night now.
Keanu Reeves, man.
I do think it's pretty cool that he did the, what was it, Shadow?
Shadow, yeah. I liked it. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it anyway.
We do stan the Keanu Reeves of all the worlds here. Miniature killers. I think we'll go ahead and take this Predator. We're going to go ahead and move these bikes. I'm going to advance them just because I can. So this is my 3 squad.
All right.
16, get some all the way over here as needed, so that way they can zip that way or this way as needed. They're going to just be... They're going to be staged. They're going to be hanging out.
Hanging out, chilling.
Been chilling. Take the pivot. We'll drive through, and then we'll pivot again. As is the way.
Yeah, LVO is underway, getting messages from Dean. Looks like he's getting that GW booth set up with a couple other volunteers out there in Vegas right now as we speak. Shout out to Dean and, of course, all of the volunteers doing that. I know that Frontline Gaming absolutely appreciates those efforts, man. That's a huge, huge undertaking that would be impossible without community support.
Sticky. Good job, Dean. We love you.
Shout out to our guy, Mike Gandolfo, as well, the Road Warrior.
Jeez.
You know, that's a local trip for him, but also the biggest and most exhaustive setup.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, I can imagine.
thousands of people out there to play some games this weekend. Well, I know we've got a couple of people in chat going as well. Who all is going to be at LVO this weekend? Shout off in chat.
Let us know.
Or else. Okay. And then as those guys, they've already moved. As far as my sabotage is going to go, the one's going to do it the safest and be outside of the deployment zone will be these guys because they didn't have to advance.
Okay.
So they'll do my sabotage.
Sounds good.
And that'll just be a small one. And then everybody else will be chilling. So I'm going to take my pot shots at that immolator, see if I can't cripple it.
Okay.
And then probably turn and engage because I don't want to step up too much, to be honest with you. But all right. So that being said, let's get into shooting this Predator Annihilator. We're going to go ahead and dump everything into it. So the las cannon So 2 las cannons, the Predator twin, and then the Hunter Killer.
Okay.
Just because.
Because you can.
And there's also a chance that the Hunter Killer is going to not do anything all game, so I might as well get it down in turn 1, so we don't have to worry about it ever again.
Yeah, that checks out for a Hunter Killer.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off with Hunter Killer, so I can be super disappointed in it. Hitting on a 2s with rerolling for Oaths.
Oh,
Hits.
okay. So
Strength
far, so
14, so winning on a 3. There it is.
Alright.
AP 3.
good. Does look like I have
You're
cover.
definitely going to have cover.
AP 3, so
5
I
up.
need a 5, which I'm good.
There you go.
Disappointment from your Hunter Killer missile.
Hell yeah. Cool, and then I'll have rerolling damage on all of these.
Oh no.
What's shooting at what?
This guy's shooting.
Annihilator,
This
shooting Immolator.
guy. Yep. It's long, but he's got the shot.
2 las cannons
Pew pew.
with the reroll, because these are hitting on 3s. Cool.
Nice.
Winning you on 3s.
Okay. Or not.
Told you. And then the Predator twin las cannon hits. This one is twin linked. I don't need it.
AP
Mine minus 3.
3.
So 5 up.
5 up. Goes through.
D6
damage.
plus 1 with a reroll on the damage. I'll take 7.
Ooh, you sure you don't want to reroll that?
Now. The reroll. So yeah, take the 7. So if literally anything else had worked, that actually would have gone really well.
I think I'm down to like 5 or so.
They have 10 wounds.
I think they have 10.
They have 10 wins, do they? That makes sense.
Rhino chassis have 10 wounds, I think.
Okay. Then I'm down to 3.
And the Stormbolter will be out of range. But you are degraded and could fail Battle Shock. Which,
They have 11 wounds, so we're all wrong. How does that feel?
ooh, they got a glow up in this edition.
They sure did.
Cool. So honestly, that'll be it for me. I'm going to go ahead and pitch engage for the extra CP, so I'll go to 3.
Nice, nice.
And then, yeah, we'll turn it over to you. And you'll take your Battle Shock after your objective just for the sake of having it.
oh yeah. Battle shock test. I am shooketh.
Woo, got him.
I mean, I guess that might do something. Maybe.
Yeah, it just means you got an extra token to weigh you down. Imagine if you had like half movement if you were a Battle Shock or something like that. Like that would actually be
rough.
That would be insane.
Oh, would not be a fan.
Chaos Knights would feel real good then. They'd just be like,
Yeah.
you're not moving, you're not moving, you're not moving.
You don't move. Oh, you can move? No.
Eric would still complain about
Yeah,
it though.
he would. All right, so let's do some secondaries. Bring it down.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you got a few things out there that I could maybe shoot at. We'll see what happens. And we have behind enemy lines. I don't like either of these.
behind enemy lines is a CP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that one that you can pitch in the beginning?
Oh yeah, if it's the first battle round, you can draw a new secondary and shuffle it back. Sweet.
Yeah,
Let's do
we'll
that.
shuffle that one back in.
Defend stronghold. Let's try again.
Is that a can or a must? I think that one's a must, right?
It's a must.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sabotage.
Well, now that you've gone through 4 cards,
Yeah.
give me those so I can shuffle those back in
Hey, thank
while
you.
you're doing your turn.
Much appreciated. So sabotage we can definitely do. Bring it down, maybe not.
Can you do sabotage?
I hope so.
You literally can. As long as you step out of your deployment zone, you can do it on that building.
Yeah.
Not with that guy.
Yeah, because I just need to be back here, and then I
Yeah,
can do it
yeah,
on this
in the building
Yeah.
outside of the deployment zone.
That makes sense.
Which is always kind of weird because it's
So-
like, technically the building is in, but the unit doing it is not. So it
Yeah,
counts.
the way it's worded is
I mean, it's fine because otherwise you would just never be able to do it on half the pieces on the board.
also true. All right, so what do I want to do? I don't think I'm going to get anywhere to be able to deny him sabotage, so we're probably not even going to try.
Yeah,
Getting
all
the-
your melee units are off the table. So
Yep.
except for Vol, and she can't move that fast.
No, and nor would I want to just throw her in there like
Give me
that.
those 3 points.
I could step onto this objective and take it from you. You have 1 OC or 2? 1? Yeah.
Yep.
So just step on it, take it from you. Easy enough. Could even get an advance in there. Can immolators advance and shoot? No, I think that's just what's carrying them. Would be able to.
Army can, right?
Oh, that's right. The whole army can. Thank you. So I would possibly be able to get over here and get some shots. Looks like I would need to be pretty much just past the objective, which would be a 17. So I'd need a 5 on the advance to get that far.
Would you have like Miracle Dice or some shenanigans?
I do. Oh yeah, Miracle Dice. Well, let's start with the one for the battle round. Sweet. And then the 1 4-up for Junith's squad. Sweet. And that's it. Pretty sure. 'Cause you didn't kill anything last round, so
Thanks.
just
I tried. Granted, I did say I was going to kill it.
rubbing it in.
I did say I was going to cripple it. I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
So I could do an auto advance 6, get some shots in at that Lancer, take the point. Like, that's sounding pretty good, so let's go ahead and do that. Where'd my measuring thing go? There it is. Yeah, because I don't feel like I want to risk
Yeah, otherwise you just fall on
rolling
your
for
face
it.
and not be able to do anything with it.
Yep. So yeah, we'll go ahead and use that, and then I believe there's a stratagem that I can employ as well, which I'm going to take a look at.
So there's your 6 for the auto advance.
Yep, thank you.
Show on the camera.
Because now, or before I do that move, I can do...
On the dice cam.
I did that stomp.
Big camera. I didn't see it. Did it?
Yeah. it was-
Yes. Until the end of the turn, you can re-roll advance rolls, which I just used a 6.
Reroll it.
And units disembark from your transport even though it advanced. Units can do so as having made a normal move and cannot declare a charge this turn. So we're going to go ahead and use a CP there, so 1 CP. Oh, you know what else I need to do? Or at the beginning of the turn, if I roll a leadership test for Junith, I get a CP. I get a CP.
Back up to
So
2.
back up to 2.
It's totally frozen.
Like, did you get the mouse movement?
I switched to overhead, and it didn't even switch. Go to studio.
They're not going to be on the objective.
I even like double clicked it.
They're just going to be in front of it.
Yeah, your YouTube side is lagging.
Back to an excellent connection now on that side, but yeah, this is just where
Make sure everything's within 12. That's what we need. Okay, cool. They're going to go ahead and jump out of that,
All right, we're back up.
so that way they can do the action over here. I don't like how they're popping out. Oh, there we go. They can fit. They just have to be on the wall. Oh, you know what? And then I'll be able to move this after. Where do I want to position this immolator so that way it's doing something next?
Next time,
Next time. So I
on
could
next
just
week's
move it
episode.
all the way here with a pivot.
Pivot.
I think that's what we do.
I got something for you to pivot.
Boop. And what would that be?
Your immolator.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, that's immolator moved there. All right, now
What's going on, Taco Joe? How are you? And why do you always make me hungry?
I don't know if you saw this, but the size of the Gob squad earlier, the logo that we were, it's Taco Joe's fault.
I was just going to move over here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'd be in a much smaller shirt if it wasn't for Taco. Even
Joe.
if Joe wasn't involved, I got to hold you accountable.
Yeah, well,
You share the surname? Maybe.
your family is delicious.
What's the toughness on these guys?
I don't know, something less than 12.
10 probably.
I literally just closed it for some reason because I'm a dummy. T10.
T10.
Woo me on 5s, nerd.
I would be. But maybe we shoot those bikers behind instead, but that might be a dead castigator if I just leave him out there.
Oh, it will be.
Yep.
Because there's one thing I'm going to be able to do with this detachment is punch a castigator real hard.
I'm just going to pivot and put this guy over here at a line of sight, just leaving him in that spot. Yeah, not much I can do over here about what he's got going on, so I'm just going to leave it alone.
There's a lot of counter stancing on both sides of the table here.
He's just going to move up this way.
And detonate.
If only. Let me see if I'm within.
I miss my
no,
demons.
I guess I cannot be within 3 inches because I might be able to. Nope. not within 3, so if that blows up, I wouldn't be able to just stand on the point. So let's go ahead and advance him. Not very far, but that should still be far enough with a pivot. Because now he's moving 13. Oh yeah, so 11 with a pivot, and he's just going to go right here. He's not poking out back here, is he? Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, because you're in the terrain,
Yeah.
basically.
All right, so that's a tougher angle. If you get in there, you get in there.
Oh, we'll get in there.
And then,
Get her in there.
Vol, I think Vol's really just going to hang out, maybe spread out a little bit to screen my backfield. Because you do have something in Deep Strike, right?
I have several things in Deep Strike.
Deep Strike or Strategic Reserve?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Both of them.
So yeah, let's go ahead and plan to do a little bit of screening here. And that way it gets a little tougher. Cool, I think that's going to do it for me. Let's go ahead and do some shooting. Oh, these ladies are going to move just a scotch this way. Now that
I didn't know you liked shooting, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? I just discovered it. So anyway, then I started blasting. I think really the only shooting we've got is going that way, so let's see what happens. Let's start with the Immolator going into your tanky boy. And not going to use any CP. I'm down to 2.
He got an extra one from his
Junith.
dumb character on a dumb podium.
That one.
We're going to go ahead and just pop smoke,
Sweet.
just because you're going to have multiple units going into it, so.
Yep. All right, so start off with Multi-Melta, I guess. I will go ahead and shoot the Hunter-Killer missile into it, even if you just made it a little harder. But I don't expect these guys to sit around for too long. The Heavy Bolter, I'm going to put into that squad there, though.
Okay.
Because then they have a Heavy Bolter, may as well. Oh, you know what? Can they see? No, I don't think they can see that squad. These ladies can, but they have Meltas. So yeah, Heavy Bolter's going to go this way. We'll just go ahead and start with that since they are not smoked. So that's 2 hits, no sustained.
Not that.
And then no wounds. Cool.
That's like my shooting.
No, you rolled 2s, which were equally bad in the grand scheme of things. But
Yeah, I would rather roll 2s than 1s, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
1s are just insulting.
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel insulted by my own dice. 2 shots now into the whatever Predator Annihilator thing.
Yep, on
4s. 1 hit. And then
5s.
this is 5 twin linked though.
Oh,
Nope. And then let's go ahead and do the Hunter Killer. That hits.
No. And then 3s.
And on a 3, yay, that hits. Or wounds at -3.
6. No. Oh, almost.
D6. 1 damage.
Rat, man, I gotta find a dice now. Alright,
All right.
down to 10.
So now you no longer benefit from the cover you didn't have to begin with.
Hi. That was a D10. What do I look like? There we go.
We did have covered because of smoke.
Does smoke give you cover?
that's true.
Oh, so
That's
that 5 would have saved then. I
So,
forgot.
then- so you know what? You don't take 1 damage. It was, but it wasn't. In
No,
Oh, the multi-melta.
Melted
Nope.
before.
no, he missed with the Melto. It was the Hunter Killer now that I saved on a 5 because the smoke
Yes.
gave me cover. I forgot that smoke gives cover.
Yep.
Because I usually play
accurate.
demons, so
Yep.
that's on me.
Yep. All right. Well, you don't take your 1 damage.
Woo!
All right. So then let's go
Just
to
gotta pull this back down. It's getting a little snug these days.
a little bit.
A little snuggy.
Yeah.
Suck it in.
Can we get Hobgoblin branded?
Girders? Whatever those are.
Like I feel like
Girders, like to build buildings with?
No.
Yes,
to-
I'm building a stockade right here.
Like steel
Steel
Hobgoblins girders?
Exactly.
Like, why are they all purple?
Yeah. And got weird skull faces on them. It's crazy. So now
right.
the sisters.
So we've got 4 Melta guns going in there, hitting on 4s.
Because they innately hit on 3s, yeah?
Yes. Cool. All hit. Pretty nice. Too bad 6s don't do
5s.
anything fun. And then 5s here, nothing fancy.
One?
Just the one at AP4.
6.
And this time you don't get cover though,
Oh, well, they're just
because
good.
now they're ignoring.
Now they've
cover
voted- okay,
from-
that's fine.
from the
So-
emulator.
Hey, you're doing that thing again.
I am.
So
Just
back to
destined to
back to
take
this
one
one
damage,
Yeah,
yeah,
No,
yeah.
it was
Listen, you're gonna take that one damage and like it.
it was ordained. Where's Eric? Where is he?
All right.
There's a
Fantastic.
little flag that pops up with Erica's finger up, ordained by fate.
Just hit the button back here, the kill switch.
Oh, and then we have a Condemner bolt gun. I'm gonna put that in
Whatever, that's
those
fine.
boys. Yeah. Rapid fire, 2 shots on threes,
Threes, yeah.
because they are not anti-psyker. Are they psychers?
No.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strength 4.
Unless it's AP
0.
several?
It's
Okay.
0.
Yeah,
So
we're good.
You're good.
Hooray, shooting phase.
All right, cool. Well, definitely did not get bring it down. That's too bad. But we're still fairly safe, fairly covered. We are going to start sabotage, which we should hopefully get, unless he comes rampaging in. Which actually
unit's
is the-
doing it?
This one right up front here. So
What's it?
might be
Sorry,
able to
I
get there.
just didn't see what it was.
it's a Dominion, half a Dominion squad. Yeah, yeah. Might not
Anytime
be
you say
getting
Dominion, I
sabotaged
just
either.
see Arcturus Manx. The Dominion. I'm just like, triggered.
I will turn in, bring it down for. Oh no, I don't get a CP because I already got that from what's her name. So we're just gonna ditch it.
Yeah, just ditch it for. You can still turn it in. Be like, hey, guys.
Yes, here you go. Can I have a CP, please? No.
You can't eat your pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Have some more, sir.
More.
Yeah, literally not what it sounds like, and that's
not.
terrifying. So, cool. So that's it. So my sabotage will pop
It
for
will.
the 3 points. And cool. So moving into top of 2.
Me too.
Up to CP. We're just going to gain CP all day. Where'd my homie go? Give me that. All right. So for me, I'm going to get the 2 objectives. Are you only scoring No Man's Land in this one? I don't remember.
I
Dan,
think this one might be only No Man's Land.
because it's
actually.
the
Yeah,
5.
it's 5, and then it turns into 8, and then
And
the
then
last one's 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to get 5.
Sounds good.
And then you are currently not on that one, but if I kill you, you could spill out, as it were. Cool. So going into my command phase, I'm going to pull, bring it down.
Should be possible.
I saw what happened last time. And then secure No Man's Land, which is kind of a given because I do need to start scoring some primary, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so cool. Oaths target. As far as really, I've only got those 2 units that I kind of need to focus down here. So I'm going to go ahead and ensure the organ.
You get some bring it down points.
Yeah, I just got to double down on that unit specifically.
Understandable.
Cool. Okay. Let's see what else we can cook with here. I'll go ahead and do this. And if there's anything cooking in chat there, Dano.
What's good?
We're still enjoying the girder versus corset thing.
No, I'm telling you,
telling you.
I need steel reinforced beams for what I've been brewing up all day. Like, I'm gonna melt this like the Twin Towers, all right?
Shout out to Eric, who put on a brave face the other night for stream.
Oh, yeah?
As he might have been fighting off a little food poisoning.
Oof.
Or he had a chocolate chip cookie or something. I don't know.
It was too
You
sweet.
know how Eric is. But yeah, we missed him for like the second half of the stream every 10 minutes or so as he disappeared. And I would find myself at the table filling space. Like, so tell me, Julian, what do you think about this pointy-headed dude?
Ooh. Yeah, not the type of anguish that I would wish upon Eric.
I would.
It's all fun and games until you're live on YouTube. And
Yeah.
nature is calling.
Nature is not calling, demanding.
Kicking in the door.
Nature is
As they say.
hollering.
There's a little hoot in there, too.
We all hooting Annie.
Shindig.
Cool. Let's go ahead in here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, it was the first time I received the text message from him when he got home that said safe, that I was, typically that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Not because I want him in danger, but because of the bet, right? But he told me safe the other night, and I was like, I get no joy from this because he might be sick.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, I'm just gonna end up repairing that thing for the one wound anyway. Tech priest.
I worked really hard for that.
You worked a lot harder than you should have for that one wound. But also, I had 0 sympathy because I did technically do a lot more damage, but we both kind of sucked gas on.
Yeah.
on
It was
our-
a very uninspired shooting phase from the both of us.
Speaking of inspiring, we're just gonna zip zop zoop over here.
Yeah.
And then he'll come up here. I don't really need to step out with this guy just yet. I don't want you to get an accidental, really strong missile that just whoops over here.
It'd have to be accidental at this rate.
This is karma for the last 3 times you've run this exact attachment. And
Yeah,
this
no,
borderline
that checks
exact
out.
list.
That checks out.
Don't worry, your mortals on your flamers will come in hot. Get it?
You did see the name of this list was To Play Rob.
What about Toupee, Rob? What?
I have lists especially designed for you, Rob.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm just going to go ahead and go here. So that way you cannot... No, we'll take the pivot too, just because he moves 12. So that way, even if you do spill out, you cannot spill out onto the objective. You'll be battle shocked anyway, but my plan is to kill it anyway. Even if it is just with his bolters and like their bolt pistols. Like I've just got to try and send wounds back that way.
Yeah.
The bikes, I don't need to pull the bikes in yet. I need the bikes to be a response unit. I do need to be cognizant of your Flamer sisters, though.
What Flamer sisters?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, because I could try and advance and charge, but going at an angle here just because of the way having to move through random terrain, even if I just bang it on a 6, that would get me here basically. That's still, like that's a 6, and then the 2 or 3 units I would get, or 2-3 models I would get in here won't really pay out. So we're gonna go ahead and just re-up on this this position.
All right.
Kind of pull. Circles the wagon. Lower the cloud. Do we have a laser pointer thingy in here? Or are we?
We did at one point. Oh, right here.
Which way?
Nope, it's dead.
Nope, I saw it.
Oh, did you? Oh, there it is.
I saw it. Barely. All right. Let's see where I need to be for this particular predator. More or less in line with the 11.
Something like that.
And that's your other immolator?
That is an immolator, yep.
And then you've got
Castigators are hidden here, here, and then one in strategic reserves.
high. Yeah, I think, I could just waddle up a little bit here and just try and put some shots down range because that's what I brought them for. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go this way. That way.
Do you guys both have a tank on the table that looks exactly the same due to proxies?
No, mine all have guns on the
That's not
top.
confusing at all.
Mine's all have guns on top.
Just because he got there to pick them first.
I left you the autocannon one, okay? You needed more. I was being considerate.
All right, at turn 3, we're going to have a roll-off to see who keeps which tank profile. Surprise castigator! Ha-ha! Woo! Yeah, I was just looking at the table state thinking, how did John get that tank all the way over here? And did it go in reverse the whole way?
A whole way, yeah. We're backing
Yeah, it's
this
wha-
thing up, boys.
You'd be like, why are Blood Angels tanks backing up from their side of the table? I don't understand.
That immolator's got family.
Go drop off his Space Marine brother at work.
Okay. I think that will be kind of how I want to play my movement phase.
Sounds good.
I will go ahead and drop Dante and his unit in here now, and it's going to be back here, and they're going to stage in that quarter.
Okay.
Part to deny your deep strikes, part to punch anything that steps out in front of them.
Sounds good.
Because at some point, you're going to have to start.
going to rapid ingress, so I'll go down to 2.
Send it.
And I think we bring this unit down somewhere, hopefully safely. Because you don't have too many shooting options. Well, I still need to respect 9 inches, so let's see where that puts me at. Because what I'd like to do is protect this squad from this squad taking away my points. So maybe they actually just go right here where I have an angle, and I'll cut off the angle from that tank. Because I just really need to get the 4 flamers in range. That's the most important piece, which is going to be...
Don't forget, I do have this ATV here as well.
Thank you.
So are you going to be able to get within 12 even with all this?
Probably. Because this is the one that can go the farthest, right? Or closest to this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's
What's going on, Keebler Artillery? How are you,
Keebler.
my friend.
It's finger pop it.
Were you ever able to recover Rob's watch?
It was my finest Casio.
Great to see you in chat. Another prolific blood angel right here with us. How about that was crazy when you guys just happened to be in the same airport at the same time?
As I was coming from 13 time zones away, we just happened to both be in Chicago. It was crazy,
That was nutty, dude.
and we were both exhausted that day too. So it was a long day.
Let's see. You're a flamer. You're a flamer.
Whoa, watch it.
You're a flamer.
Okay, I get yelled at for my comment earlier, but we're over here slurring.
I mean, they have flamers. What do you want me to call them?
Awesome.
That is what they are.
You should have looked to the weapon rack, though, and been like, you're a flamer.
You're a flamer. Nope, gonna have to call you back, I'm afraid. So, let's make sure I am good here for what I want to do. I need to be outside of 9 of this squad, which looks like I got plenty of room. And then outside of 9 of this guy, looks like I have less room. And then these 5 sisters, the leader and the 4 flamers, need to be closest. So that way they're within 12. Measuring the device, here we go. No issue there. And then what's your line of sight situation? So it does look like you'll probably be able to get some shots with this guy, but this is the las cannon guy.
I mean, they could also shoot, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. At least some of them can. These guys can't. And these really just don't even need to be there. Hey, I'm placing a unit, all right?
The biggest unit you have.
Yes!
I placed the second smallest unit I have.
Moment! All right, that's where they'll go ahead and go. Let's see
Ooh,
what
it was
other...
right there for a second. What the hell? Come back.
You don't have a line of sight,
No, I was literally just shaking the line just because laser. Lasers.
There. So yeah, some couple of these guys will be able to shoot. Las Cannon Homie will be able to shoot. Anything else though, not too worried about it.
All right. So let me check the wording on some of this stuff. Okay. I got some strats to use. We got some guns to put down. So first things first, we're going to spend 1 CP here. The Invader ATV, which has a grenades keyword, is going to grenade that rhino.
Grenade!
I don't know why it has a grenades keyword,
That is interesting.
but it absolutely does.
Yeah. Hey, it's got
And
it.
if I get 2 or 3, if I get 4, that'd be great. But I just,
yeah.
every wound I get through just means that the other guns have more potential here.
More likely.
So looking for my...
Marine in there?
I see 2. However, comma, There's Marines in Impulsors. They don't have the grenade.
It's a drive-by.
Do they have grenades?
I think it's because it's a convertible, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
gives you a little bit more.
It's literally the Mario Kart blue shell. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah. Bomb bombs. Send them. Just the one.
You did not blue shell. That felt
That's that
like
green?
a good old-fashioned green shell.
Yeah. Well, I only needed one. I need more than one. All right, we're gonna go jump over to him real quick. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and just dump everything there because that's what his whole point was to begin with.
Sounds good.
So we'll go with the twin bolt rifle here. Oh, it's twin lanes. Okay, so 2 shots here hitting on 3s. 2 hits. When you on 6s, but twin links. Cheese!
Ooh, it's getting cheesy. And, yeah.
-1 cover, so as is.
Armor. Okay. I'm good on both.
Cool. All right.
All hail Baron of Dice, of Cheese.
All hail the cheese.
Cheese. This is the onslaught Gatling.
Rerolls?
No, my oath's over there. So this is just going to be winning on 5s. Well, those are 3 death wounds. Hey,
He was right. I only needed the one.
yeah. Boom.
Do I kablooey? Oh,
I saw it bounce back. It flashed me for a second.
close.
So anyway, value unit.
Let's go ahead and.
I did not expect that,
these
so that worked out
guys.
for me.
I don't think you left any situation where I can actually get on the point.
Yeah, that was
Because I'll be within an inch here, and then anything
And
farther,
you-
I'm going to be outside of 3.
correct.
So, since you did not give me such an option, we'll just go ahead and come out here where you can't shoot them.
Sure.
And then if you happen to charge them, there will be an opportunity where maybe I can consolidate in and then take that point.
Ain't no
from you.
way a Blood Angels unit is charging 5 sisters, potentially less, and not killing them.
And not killing them. All right, you might have a point.
Mark those words here, chat. We're going to circle back to those in just a few moments.
Let's try to
Mark them.
Sounds like
Charge.
someone forgot about Miracle Dice and 3-up saves.
Miracle dice only do so much.
Yeah, they advance you 6 inches, and then you are supposed to like follow up with the rest of your damage.
All right, we are going to try to make a little bit of a line just straight that way. Let me see what shooting you might have. Let me get her a little more
Wholly
safe.
within 3 still.
Oh, yep.
Rob, you've
got
got those bikes over there in reserve?
Yeah.
Why don't you hand those to me? We're going to get this art cam cranked up here in a moment.
Those are like old blue ones, right? Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, blue ones.
The light was like,
There is a blue light over there.
the light was really messing with me. Let me know when you're ready.
We'll do that.
And then your disembark.
Oh, yeah. 1 for each, right?
Yep,
So there's
that's-
going to be 5.
5 ones.
Ooh, two
ones.
ones. All right, let's go ahead and take these 2, as they are probably the most closest. Alrighty. Oh, and then this guy goes bye-bye.
Yeah.
Kablooey! On you?
Value. Okay, interesting. I was kind of expecting not to shoot more at him. So, I'm not mad at me. I'm just entertained that I did spike super hard on the Gatling.
Yeah, that was quite something.
And it feels good to do it against you. So,
yeah, I bet there's a little extra, just
all those spikes you've got against me, send it right back. Just
yeah.
pickle.
No, my comeuppance do come eventually. Just takes a while.
Phrasing? Phrasing? Anybody?
I regret
Are we doing that?
I stand by my statement.
All right. So we'll go ahead and take the 5 intercessors over there, or the infiltrators, sorry, and just shoot the sisters.
Okay.
Is there a character in that?
Nope.
Okay, I just saw the book and I just didn't know if that was part of their...
Nah, that's just the lady with the chainsword, the superior, the sergeant, whatever.
Superior complex, huh?
Yep.
Okay,
Checks out.
cool. So they stood still, so let's be hitting on 2s for heavy.
Okay.
How's up? Yeah. And then 3s. Okay. So 6 armor saves.
Armor saves.
The sisters in front of them.
6, right?
Yes.
Ooh-ah. Ew. 3 die.
Cool. We take that.
I unfortunately have to.
All right, those guys should be able to finish that off. Does the Tech Marine have any assault weapons? No. Okay. Okay. So that unit's done. Let's go to. We'll go ahead and shoot these bikes. For the sisters, I got these 4 that can see that way. These guys are too far tucked up, so we'll shoot these 4. And they're all the same guns.
Sounds good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, so pretty. Wow.
Wow. Look at that grumpy boy.
Wow.
You want to shout out this artist, Rob?
The one and only Jim Vessel, the hombre that started the Soul Drinkers that I got off of him and then commissioned way too many for him after that, and he is very grateful. I have stopped asking him for Purity Seal units. I asked him to paint the Sanguinary Guard and the Death Company as like my first big order, and he's like, never do that again. He's like, I am done with Purity Seals. I'm only painting Eldar and Tyranids for the rest of the year. I was like, okay, go paint Carapace, loser. But no, I absolutely love this army. And one of these days I will play the Gilliman list so I can bring out my Gilliman stand-in, the Sarpedon. And if you don't know your Soul Drinkers lore, you should go read it, because honestly, Soul Drinkers got some awesome lore.
Yeah, they absolutely look beautiful.
So the those 4 shots that way, this will be the twin bolt rifles. So hitting on 3s, winning on 3s, 6s are dev, twin links.
Okay.
They're dead.
All right. Good talk.
Chaplain units, man, they're gross. Okay, cool. And I don't have to overcharge for shooting, which is crazy because I've been playing demons for so long. I'm just like, oh, I shot, overcharge. Hazardous test. Okay. This Predator is just going to dump everything into the emulator. We'll go ahead with the lights cannons on 3s, re-rolling. Re-rolling. It's back. 3s. This one is not twin linked. 1 minus 3.
1 at -3, and that's into that one right there?
Yeah, the one that's right in front of
Okay.
me. So
I don't have
6 up.
cover in any form. Nope.
Yeah, no, I got your whole butt. 6 up.
Whoop. Like that?
Okay. The one on top hits. Does not wound.
No wound.
Do I care? This one is twin link, that's why. That one does wound. Another 6 up, please.
Sure.
Hey, could you just get bent? How about that?
You asked for it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're supposed to
I
do
was
it.
happy to oblige. That's all.
Duplicity Paint Studios, is that right?
Yes, that's his primary paint studio. Okay, so that being said, I might need to charge that unit now. This guy's going to take his shots that way. We already lined that one up.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and send his Hunter Killer yonder on a 2. It hits.
Ooh.
On a 3, does 5 up because of your cover.
No.
D6 for 5. Just keep it here because I got a couple more dice to roll for you.
Go for it.
The side last cannons,
Nope.
no rerolls there, and then the top one does hits. This one is twin links, does wounds, 5 up.
5 up. Nope.
D6 plus 1 with a reroll on the damage.
4.
would
He's down
4.
to 2 so far.
I'll go ahead and reroll it because I can't kill him anyway, but I could spike the other way and kill him. So a 5 kills him.
Yep.
Takes him down to 1.
With 1 wound. That was this one, right?
Yes. Bolt pistols, maybe? Or it'd be like, yeah, maybe a bolt pistol. His plasma pistol, maybe. Just because. Yeah. I don't really want to overcharge it anyway. Just throw that, because I'll be winning on a 5 anyway. And I don't want to overcharge it because I want them to come over here. Because you're on the wall, so I'm just going to charge the wall, basically. I got to figure out what I'm going to do here, because happened. Everybody else stood up and walked out. Yeah, I think honestly that'll be it, because he can't see anything just based on the way that this is all lined up. So I think we're going to get into the charge phase here right shortly. excuse me. So let's get into the easy parts of the charge phase.
A unit did die during your shooting phase, so I'll roll a miracle dice, a 6.
Okay. All right, so it's a 7-inch charge here.
Okay.
In theory, they should be able to land that one pretty easily with the all the benefits that they have. All right, so 7-inch charge, take it on an 11.
Ooh, you're moving.
I did save all of that gas. I've been in economy mode the entire time.
They've just been sitting there revving their engines for the last, I don't know.
It was actually in EV mode, so they were just kind of
That gentle hum.
got the Paul Blart Mall Cop vibe going on here.
So what you're telling me is those are segues.
Dude, we got to make a Junithruda on a Mall Cop Segway.
I'm actually okay with that.
Brilliant.
So 6, and then he's just going to go up this way.
Does he not have to base?
He killed base. These guys are going to follow up on him.
Sure.
Because this one goes 11, it'll go take him here.
And Rob, Jim Vessel Studios, Duplicity Studios, is that right?
Yes.
I'm going to put that
11.
in chat for everyone
You'll have
as
2
well.
out.
Oh, when they do the pile in, this guy will probably be out because he can't sit here.
Yeah,
But these
the
guys are going
other
to pile in this way, and they'll tag their oval bases.
Okay.
3 OC? 2 OC? I think
somewhere
they might
between
be
those
2.
two numbers.
I think they might be 2.
You, I think, might be right. Immolator, 2 OC.
Okay, so pile-ins, this guy going this way. I'll have 3 OC even if he doesn't die, which would be insane, but
That would
it is
be.
possible.
I would laugh at you.
I shall laugh. I shall laugh a second time.
I will mock your second.
So this is a 9-incher.
Father smells of elderberries and your mother was a hamster.
Monty Python did hit it. We're going to take this long bomb charge here. It will take me off the objective, but that's okay because then I could tie that unit up. So that is a 9
Okay.
because you deep struck, right?
Yep.
So we'll take the 9-inch charge here. That's a double 1. That's not a 9-inch charge. And it's not that important for me to take over. That unit will go ahead and charge the wall.
Okay, I will definitely overwatch.
Is there?
Nope, not to
There's
3.
there's no AP because you're rolling hand flamers, right?
Hand flamers, yeah.
Strength 4? Strength 3.
Strength 5, because my detachment gives them +1.
So normally 4.
Normally 4.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So
Let me pull this up real quick. So there's going to be 8 Ministorm hand flamers coming from the 4 up front. So let's go ahead and do. Come back here. This is 8d6 plus 8. 10, 20, 31, 39 shots, or hits. 10, 15, 20, which can do 20 at a time. Strength 4, or Strength 5, AP 0. But they do have... Canoness gives them once per battle at the start. Nope, don't want to do that. Once per battle round. I can do 1 CP for free. Oh, this is Overwatch, so I can't really use the CP. So we're just doing it live. I need 3s here. Thank you. One more.
5, 10, 11 so far.
11, and then 1 less because it was 39 shots. That's 7 plus 12, so we're looking at
19.
23.
Okay.
Oh no, 19. Yeah, yeah, 12. The first you said was 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 23 shots because that was 12.
18. Okay. So 3s.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.5. Yeah, because that's a 2.
And then we have 10 bolt pistols. Or sorry, no, 12 bolt pistols.
And there's no
12-inch range. There's going to be a few that can't actually hit, so let me double check something real quick. Yeah, I only put the flamers in range and the cannoness, so no bolt pistols.
Okay.
But the cannoness can still shoot, and she's got her own hand flamer, and that's it. So one more hand flamer. I could have just done this from the beginning. My apologies. 2, well 3 technically. 1 wound plus the third. 2 wounds at your armor.
All right. Cool. 9 wounds.
And that will be it.
Okay. So they're right there on the wall. So it's basically an auto pass. I'm just going to see what I can take here anyway. Cool. I'll take the 5.
Sorry.
Because they are right here. So I'm just going to move this a little tough. We're going to go, actually, all right, they're going to go there. That's going to be his. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, if you have to base. Yep.
Oh, man, that's fine. I don't have a whole bunch of, I actually don't know where he was. We're just going to go there anyway. They're only here to do the Hammer of Wrath, and then,
What does that do?
so when they charge, they do mortals, and then I'm still going to maintain fight first, and I'm still going to fight, so.
Right, looks like Blood Angels with a resounding 74% pick from chat.
74.
Will be our champion.
It's a silly number.
This evening.
All right.
John, let's put those floor dice on it, man. 74% sounds awful comfortable.
It does. It does. And I'm not sure that's incorrect either.
Wait, did John vote on the poll himself?
I did actually. Yeah, I pulled a Dan and got into chat and wanted to see what the landmines were, but there weren't any.
He's like, I haven't looked at chat at all, but I wanted to comment specifically on a comment that was made in chat that
Precisely.
I did not see.
Yes.
That's
God, now
Dan.
you understand me. Or Dan, I guess.
Big brain moves.
Okay. So first off on the Hammer of Wrath, 2 4-ups is a mortal wounds.
Okay.
So 2 mortal wounds on that sister squad.
All right. Well, that's 2 of them already out of the way.
Yes, and then I took the Power Fist out because I'm winning on 2s no matter what because of my detachment roll. So I've got 10 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 6, so winning on 2s.
Okay.
I actually thought about doing a lethals too. It would have been funny. And then 2s. Okay, so 3, 6, 7 minus 1.
7 minus 1, so I'm gonna need 4s. Ooh, they're dead.
They big dead.
They big dead.
So your sabotage is kaput.
Kaput. It sure is.
Because I'm strength 6 on the charge. Blood Angel's detachment. Plus 2 to the strength.
Strength 4.
4, so plus 2 is strength 6, and they're T3.
That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, this is why we don't give him a mic. He plays Space Marines and he doesn't get it. But yeah, cool. So that's done. That was the easy one.
Very nice.
So they're dead. Nice. But I did stop points, and points are points at this point, right?
Yeah, no, that's a
more
big
than one
move.
game has been.
I mean, that's what
decided.
I was afraid of. That's exactly why I put them here. I was definitely hoping for a little more output from them.
You got
but-
output. I actually rolled fairly well on my saves, to be honest with you. So, all right. So we're gonna take this next pile in, or sorry, pile in. So his 3 is gonna take him here.
Yeah, because on average, if you would have rolled average saves, oh no, because you
Don't
were
talk to me
on
about
3s,
averages.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, then I think you did just fine. Because what was it, 23? So 7 to 8 wounds should have gone through. So yeah, I got about average. I'm happy with it.
And 3 doesn't get his base on the other side of the wall. So these guys are going to fight, and then so everybody but him.
Okay.
Sorry. So the chaplain already gives him +1 to wound because of his whole detachment roll,
All right.
or his data sheet roll. We'll start with him because he was the first one I saw just now.
Okay.
Cool. So 6 attacks at his Crozius Arcanum. So this will be 6 attacks, strength 8. So winning you on 4s regardless.
Okay.
So 2s and 4s.
Nice. Ooh, less nice.
So 2.
AP.
AP 1 on him.
I'm good on both.
Yes. Oh, did
See, he's gonna be fine.
I completely forgot about the Red Rampage. Okay, so
What does Red Rampage do?
So we're not going to do this for him because he had 6s, but we're supposed to do it for them because it gives them lethal hits.
Oh, okay.
So we'll ignore the 6s he had because that was on me. But let's do it for the regular bikers.
Sure. CP expenditure. Fantastic.
Yeah, that was literally their whole job. All right, so now Outriders. Here we go.
Kill the unit in the fight phase, so I'm going to roll my
1, 2, 3.
miracle.
Yes. 4. 5.
I'm at 1 CP. Because I overwatched and rapid ingress this turn.
Okay, so this will be hitting you on 3s, re-rolling.
Okay.
I absolutely did not re-roll the chaplain, but it's fine at this point. We've already called him a wash. 3s re-rolling, and then wounding you on 4s.
Okay.
Both lethal.
All right.
So
Ooh, spicy.
got a slew of 6s there.
That's a lot of cheese.
That's why I love these dice, because I can say that and like actually feels, oh my god, this has a lot more 6s than I anticipated. All right, so these are, I'm not even going to get greedy now, that's plenty.
Man, that's a Gouda roll.
Stop it. All right, so those are my
You
lethals.
better believe it.
Yes, someone's with me.
We'll brie right back.
It's contagious.
Then on 4s.
Dan, your turn.
He can't.
He doesn't
He's
have a
fed
mic,
up
he's
with
not
you
allowed to.
guys.
He's not,
Be Jack your style.
What's going on, Johnny Zed? How are you?
8, 12, 16. -1, 2 damage.
Oh,
16? Yes.
sorry, I was just thinking of more cheese puns, to be honest with you.
Quit cheesing, let's go.
Mozzarella.
Stop it.
That's just a cheese word,
16 at minus.
-1.
-1, so I need
2 damage.
4s.
So I just need 5 of these to go through.
Yes. So 10 damage. So he's dead? No, he's at 1 wound. Because they have 11 wounds.
Oh, that's right, I didn't do any wounds to him.
So not dead, but full of a bunch of holes like Swiss.
Was
I,
that all the Outrider attacks?
all but 1, because 1
Plus
couldn't
1
get it.
damage on the charge.
Yes. So he failed 5. Dan, stop talking. Dan, you're done. You're done for the night.
He's trying to help you here.
Yeah, and we've been here.
Wow, so this guy lived, huh?
Yes, but
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna move that up just because I have to come in through here to move through my own model, but that'll be 3 inches that way. So that will give me this objective, no matter what.
Yeah, no, you have the objective for sure. I think you had the objective to begin with, but yeah.
Just because, well, it was 1, 2, because I don't think Outriders actually Outriders might be 2. Yeah, it's just been.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go 3 this way, just because I have to consolidate.
Well,
Yeah.
they're not cool, like,
I just don't know if I don't think the character is 1. But yeah, that's it. So he's there. He's locked up. He could fail battle shock and explode. It'd be great. No, but at the end of the day, so I'm going to score 5 for secure no man's land.
Outriders are too.
Yeah, so I own that objective. Big.
For sure.
And then bringing down was the 1 vehicle.
1 vehicle. Yep.
That, I mean, the one that
so
I
you got
didn't
the-
anticipate to kill, and I didn't kill the one I anticipated to kill.
Yes.
I didn't even shoot his storm.
What's going on, Willow Weeks?
You can
Thanks
shoot
for
a Storm
tuning
Bolter
in.
if you want.
Great to see you.
But if it does 1 wound, it's going to feel real silly.
Nah,
Let's do his storm bolter real quick.
do it.
3s. 6s. Right. Just in case it's twin linked, it's not. Okay. Cool. Sick. All right.
Gave you a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it was might as well.
You're a monster.
Yeah, so I got the 2 points for bring it down, which is cool. That'll go away. And then secure no man's land for 5. And what I did do, though, was force you to keep sabotage.
Or saber
Sa-
saber
Cyber assets. Cyber assets. With the ad maker on their way.
Yes,
yeah.
no, that was a fantastic play.
Cool. So, yeah, well, end that for me.
All right, very nice.
And it also stops you from getting primary, which is really all I could actually hope for in this early stage.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% confident I was going to be getting primary coming into this turn, just the way I played my first turn. I really only had that to begin with, maybe over here, but...
Yeah, I had to block you out.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to commit a couple assets, but now we're stuck in, as the
Yep.
good old boys say.
Indeed. All right, so let's see what I'm going to do here. Secondaries. Bloop. Containment. Oh, that one's not bad. And Call the Horde.
only get one of those, my
Guessing
guy.
no. Oh, that's right. Well, you know what?
We'll just say Cold Horde is going to get rolled next turn.
Next turn. And
Yeah, yeah,
it'll just
see,
get thrown out. And
It was anticipated that you were going to mess that
Yep,
up. It's
that's
fine.
very true. Very true. It is always anticipated.
Go ahead.
All right. Now I owe you some battle shocks.
2,
One
3.
there, one there.
and then these clowns.
They're still 3. They started
Are
at
they?
5.
Oh,
Yeah.
I literally couldn't see her, so we're good.
Fair. So let's do the immolator that's having oh so much fun. Shooketh. And then the immolator that's actually having more fun. They're fine.
Yeah. So your fallback's going to be interesting.
Those guys are mounted or vehicles?
Mounted.
Okay, so I would have to... Oh, you know what? I owe you some attacks from that guy.
Send it. 3 attacks hitting on...
Just watch the
3
pace.
attacks hitting on 5s now?
Probably.
Wouldn't you be on 3s?
See what happens. Cool. Good talk.
Hey, man.
All right.
That's that Stormbolter's axe right there. She's back.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have to try the fallback as it is, because I got to get that out of the way so I can actually do some shooting into that guy or those guys. So let's see, on a 1 or 2, it blows up. Huh? What? Oh yeah, Miracle Dice. Let's do that first. So top of the round. Sweet.
Is that the third 6?
I've had a few.
3.
And then on a 4 up. Sweet.
But we found that the only thing that beats a 6 is cheese.
That's true.
And then I'm going to do a leadership test on Junith to see if I get a CP. I do. So I'm up to 3 now.
Yep.
Cool. That's all that fun stuff. So let's move to... Oh yeah, on a 2, or on a 1 or a 2, that guy blows up.
Well, dies.
Or die. Blows up, same thing. Sweet.
Cool.
He can move
Flee for your lives.
about the cabin.
You're free to flee about the cabin.
Well, I'm pretty much, I think, just going to hop him this way. Yeah, he can still touch without being on there. So, I mean, he has 0 C right now, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah, he'll just go there.
It's
So
just a
let's
matter
see.
of muscle memory.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get Morven Vol into the mix. So she's going to move her 8.
And thus the parking lot shifted.
A little bit. Okay. So let's actually put her here, make sure she's got some shooting up that way. Oh, I have to be wholly on the terrain to shoot through it, so let me make sure I'm positioning these well. So that way I have, oops. Oh yeah, I got line of sight on those guys.
Oh,
for days.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely got to start taking out something. How we're gonna do that, I still don't know. Let's move this tank. We can
Move the tank.
Yeah, so I think what we'll do is pivot. And then move 10, which would get it up to about here if I wanted it to go that far, but I don't think I do. Because I think I'm just going to go here and then pivot again. This way I've got shots looking up that way, and I'm still pretty well hidden from that last tank. This one, not really sure what I can do about it. Maybe we do shooting that way. I don't know. But I gotta do something at this point, chat. We are suffering. And then this immolator, I kind of trapped myself in here, but you know what? That's kind of fine, because he's just gonna scoot up and get right outside of, to do containment.
Okay.
This guy should be able to get wholly within and then see. So we're gonna do that. Oops, come back here. No, I don't think he can see, so he's not gonna do that. Can't really go that way and do too much. So
No one's been dropping some fat targeted landmines for John today. It's a little lacking for his normal outing.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
And both of you guys have been very cautious with your dice as well. It means our floor dice count is 0.
Good.
Go ahead
Are
and
we
advance
gonna have
with
our
that
first
squad.
stream where we don't have someone read the credits? I mean, I doubt it.
Everyone's just gonna walk out. We're staging a
No,
walkout.
because what happens on a tie? Both of us read it, right? I mean, 0-0
Yeah,
is
I
still a
mean,
tie.
you know, we'll figure
Well,
that
it's
out.
the highest, and you can't.
We'll figure
Zero's an
that out
imaginary
on
number.
this side of the table where we make the rules.
you
Can you
divide by 0.
Can you
get-
truly have 0 of anything?
Yes.
There's particles everywhere.
You could have 0 STDs, for example.
You can?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a brave new world out there, Rob.
Wait a minute. I've been lied to.
Great to see you, Keebler. Thanks for tuning in, brother.
What do you have over here? Nothing else behind there. You've got a few bikes that way.
I do?
Yeah, I don't think it's time for that. So
Let's get down
they
to
have 17-inch move, which the farthest back of their base would put them this far, which is much farther than I'm going to want them to be anyway, because we just want to bring them out to here. So that way they can get some shots in at those guys and remove them from existence.
Sure.
And then maybe we can do the 6-inch move back there, or we do the 6-inch move back this way and just cower and hide. Make sure I'm within 12, all are within 12. Let's make sure they're all in line of sight. All right, cool. They're good there. We'll decide what to do with them in a minute. So now let's move this guy. El Castigador. So, I'm just going to go ahead and advance with him because everything has assault. I think even they have assault, right? It's not like an infantry
The
thing.
whole army has assault, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, advance with him. Sweet. 14 total.
And it's not with, because I think the salamanders, it's still, maybe it gives all of their weapons assault. Because there's definitely, it used to be was the flamers and meltas got it, but I think now it's everybody gets it.
Seven-inch move would let him get to here. So he's going to do that. So that way he's got shots up that way as well.
You know what else he's got? 5 gifted memberships. Big thank you to Johnny Zed.
Hello, Zed.
Do appreciate that. That means that we
Much thanks.
guaranteed will be doing something
Yeah.
at the end of the stream
Yeah.
tonight.
Very
And I don't
nice.
have to make up any new rules to make sure we do something anyway. So there we have it. Big shout out to
Hey, what's the
Johnny
name of that
Zed.
thing?
And looks like we've got ourselves a landmine. Ooh. It's a doozy.
All right. Don't tell me what it is, but is it targeted to a specific person?
Yes.
Sweet. All right.
It's one of the 2 people at this table.
That's for sure.
Specifically towards
Just-
2 people. Yeah, but both of those people are individuals.
Well,
So
no,
they are
is
both
it,
one
is it,
person.
oh, I'm not going to bother.
This is a battle of semantics.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
All right.
Sustained.
Little movement over here. Little movement here. I think they're just really going to... Can I get onto that objective with the room that you left me? Yep, looks like I can just touch it. So that way maybe I stick around and get some points. Who knows? But there are 2 meltas in there. Maybe I pop that guy.
Maybe.
Maybe. So I got the 2 castigators looking down that way. They're going to try to do some damage into your vehicles and all that other stuff. Those girls are there. That's fine. So now let's go ahead and bring in additional reinforcements. So we're going to start with a squad here. Should be fairly well out of 9. Yep. And they're going to do containment numero dos.
Cheeky girls. Cheeky
Yeah.
girls.
They got to do that.
Oh, just a heads up. It's too late now, but the +1 strength for Bringers of Flame is within 6.
Oh, is it from within 6? Oh, I thought it was just
read
within
That's a
12.
Mega nerf, but yeah.
Was that a recent nerf?
Yeah, I think so. I'm reading it now.
Yeah, it is within 6. My bad. My bad.
Riri.
Yep.
Oh, Riri.
Yep. That has to be a nerf, though, because I swear it was within 12 before, wasn't it?
They got nerfed recently with
Okay,
previously,
okay.
specifically this detachment.
Yep. All right, well, that's good to know.
Cool.
So these are going to be wounding on 4s because I don't think I'm within 6. No, I am with 1.
Cool.
Knowing that, do you mind if I position them here a little more? That way I can get that sweet within 6.
Sweet victory.
I think we're about to find out if Rob rolled all the cheese out of that dice or not.
I don't think he's too worried about this squad. Other squads, maybe, but we'll see. All right, what else have I got to do or move? I want to move Junith's squad just a bit.
Junith!
Actually, they should all probably be able to shoot from here anyway, so maybe I don't need to move them. Oh yeah, they're perfectly fine. They're just going to hang out. And then they're going to take shots at your 2 remaining boys in there, hopefully finishing them off.
My 2 dude bros?
Dude bros, yep.
My brody dudes.
All right, and then we've got one last castigator. You do have some more vehicles over there. Actually, I don't even think I can see them because the tank's in the way, and I still need true line of sight. So positioning something here won't help me too much. Would be fantastic to be able to get more guns into this one.
Whoa.
I don't think I can. So maybe we just go here and shoot your other
What's
tank
going
in hopes
on,
of
Iron Man?
something.
I mean, obsolete. How are you, my friend?
I think I need 24 for the fun stuff. He'll just go here. Another castigator. Cool. I think that's it for my movement. Do you have any?
Yeah, I'll probably rapid ingress here.
Okay.
Need to know where that visually is because you're outside of 9 here. You were a little bit more than 9.
Yep.
But I'm not going to jump on the train. So I think at this point I'm just going to go ahead and rapid ingress my other bike unit. And I'll just put them over here.
Sounds good.
So. There's everything.
Yeah, I need to locate a plumber for my house, man. I got an issue right now, man. All of the pipes in my house are pumping out water, and I want them flowing Red Bull. So if you guys have any
where this was going.
references, let me know.
Oh, red.
Let's see. Where do we want to go first? Let's just go ahead and start the shooting. Well, which tank do we want to try and take out?
Chat's informing us, making sure we're aware of all of the changes with Miracle Dice aggregation as well. You generate 1 per battle round instead of per turn, and then you only generate 1 per round for a death. Not
Once
for
per
every
phase.
death. Phase?
One per every unit that dies
There
in a
we go.
phase, you
Per
get
phase.
1.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what he said too. I was paraphrasing. I just used the wrong phrase.
Yeah, you use para instead of phase.
Okay, so we'll do heavy bolt
Appreciate you,
cannon
obsolete. I'll make sure my wife's not home. I'm so confused.
Weird.
here, and then we'll do heavy bolt cannon here, and then auto cannon and all the fun stuff into this tank and the hunter killer missile coming from that castigator first. So should be 9 shots from the heavy bolter.
You got the 2 castigators that are going to be shooting over there anyway.
Or sorry, from this castigator first.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have any way to remove his cover.
With an immolator I could, but
Right, but those are both stacked behind that wall.
yeah. They don't have
All right, so I mean, I'm getting cover anyway, so we'll just go ahead and roll it.
Okay. So 9 shots.
Because your autocannons are AP 1, yeah? Standard?
autocannons are AP1, and the heavy bolters going into the Marines right now are AP1 as well, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So you're going to have cover on both, so it's just your armor.
Yep.
All right, so hitting on 3s. Or am I?
Very nice.
Not a single sustain either. And then wounding on 3s. Cool. Good talk. Let's
Well, if you stop rolling saves like a madman, you can hit something.
I can actually hit. Yeah, about that.
Use your miracle dice.
Oh yeah, could I? Could I use my miracle dice for one heavy bolter shot?
Heavy bolter.
Good to know, Dan. Thank you for that pro tip. All right,
There's
let's
a reason
do
he
the
doesn't have a mic,
autocannon.
and I think we've seen it, 8 times now?
Something like that.
Get in your corner.
8 autocannon shots. No, 4, because I don't think. Oh, did I measure it? I don't think he's within 24. I think only the front one is.
Yeah, because that guy moved his max distance.
Yeah.
You didn't really have a choice with him.
Nope. But yes.
But no.
So no. Okay. So we'll do. That feels like a waste. Yep. I already declared it. So 2 hits
5s.
and 5s. Twin linked though. 1 at AP -1.
3 up.
You're
Cool.
good. And then Hunter Killer Missile on a 2. And
3.
then on a. Is this the one that I want to use for shooting? No. 1 wound, AP3.
All right, 5 up. Got it.
Nice. All right.
I can do it too.
Yeah.
Finally.
Okay, so that's his shooting. Very uninspired. Same thing.
Mine
coming,
have done the exact same.
Same thing coming from the first one.
Red tanks suck.
Yeah. No.
Especially
I'm
when
not a
they're the
fan.
exact same.
Exact
tanks.
same. Yeah. Tank. Yeah. Let's
Not
talk
the
about
same. Las
All right.
cannons, half an autocannon.
that. 9 shots into your boys there. Let's see if I can finally kill one. I've put I don't know how many shots into them and just nothing.
This is the other castigator now?
Yep.
Okay.
No sustain once again.
3s.
And oh yeah, 3s. Boop boop boop.
5.
5 at AP -1.
5, 3 ups, and then we have feel no pains. All right, so those are good.
3 damage each. Oh no, 2 bolters. This is 2 damage each.
Yeah, heavy bolters, yeah.
Yep.
So the first one on a 6, one's dead.
One's
alive.
alive. One's dead.
All right, so 2 die.
Sweet. Finally, killed at least one of them. All right, and then the rest of the shots into the tank-aroo. 8 shots from the autocannons. 6s do not do anything fun here. And then we've
5s.
got 5s twin-linked.
There's 1.
Hey, 1.
3.
Hey, 2 more. 3 at -1.
3s. Take 6.
Take 6. And then we've got a Hunter Killer Missile. And I think we'll go ahead and just plug in a... No, we're going to roll it. And we're going to spend a CP to reroll that.
And we're back.
There we go.
Right.
-3.
5. Ooh,
Hey,
almost.
D6. 6!
All right. He doesn't have a lot.
Yay! I mean,
What's going on, Dean Pritchard, man? Great to see you out there in Vegas. Looks like he's just got to sit down in his hotel room for a moment, been setting up LVO all day.
Nice.
Appreciate you guys out there for doing all that work. Guys, if you're going to be at LVO this weekend, go find Dean
Give him
in
a
that
hug.
Gobbo green jersey. Go put a hug on his neck. Go take a look at his army. It is beautiful.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Positioned to hit the podium for the hobby track this year. And, man, we're really proud of you, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's do Junith and her Dominion squad into your 2 remaining boys back there.
My duders.
Your duders. I think this is just going to be 4 bolt guns. Wait, no. Yeah. No, 5 bolt guns. And then her flamer. So D6 flamer. 5 shots. Gotta love it. And strength 5 or 6. This is a good flamer. And it's twin linked. So that's going to be 4 at AP1. No cover.
That's the remaining 3 wounds on him.
All right, that's it.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Didn't even need the bolt guns. And then let's go ahead and go to. Let's go here. So we'll do the flamers that way. This is going to be the 8d6. We are going to spend a CP, but not spend a CP. Just use the Canoness ability to make these devastating wounds on all the torrent weapons.
Okay.
So 8d6 plus 8. Not bad, not bad. That's 10. That's 20. 31. 39 again. So we're going to do the same 20 dice. 10. 20.
This will be on 3s. Looking for
15,
6s.
19. Where's one more? Oh no, they're all miracle dice. I need a cheese. Thank you.
I'll get you some alternate dice for your miracle dice.
And then what did you say? Sorry?
It's 3s.
3s. 6s are devastating. Ooh, that's a lot of ones. So 2 devastating wounds so far, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
Armor saves.
armor saves.
This is for your miracle dice when you reset.
Oh, thank you. And there's your cheese back. And so that's 2 devastating wounds and 10 wounds so far. So make that 5 devastating. And 18, 18, 22 wounds.
All right. 18, 22. All right. 3s.
Where did that come
All right, they're dead.
from? All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and move them 6 as they are Seraphim.
Did you charge with those guys and fail it on your turn? Or did you opt not to charge?
I opted not to charge because I did not want to throw them into 3 Battle Sisters. And the idea was that it was going to force him to either step up and stay in that area, because then I could rapid ingress my bikes, and then I can jump on them next turn because I have advantage in charge and I can shoot them still. So we've got options. So they were also part of
the
it.
flamer conversion. Does that change your decision? Would it have been better to go ahead and pick up those extra bodies and, kind of keep him back a bit further? Or?
Maybe.
Hindsight,
They're also
guys.
kind of building up my screen for the bubble because he had stuff to bring down to. And I didn't want him to get too close to the objective because I'm also focusing on primary.
Fair.
So
Fair.
I'm not saying that it wouldn't have been great to not lose the unit, but also it is one of those units that is specifically there for trading and bubbling. So
Well, we know this game is about losing units. That's what it's about.
Yep.
It's just doing it at the
That's
right
how I
time.
get my miracle dice.
And in the right place. That's right.
All right, these 3 girls are going to go ahead and shoot into your buggy. There's 2 Meltas, and then she has the Condemner bolt gun or something. 2 Meltas, both hit. Strength 9,
3s.
both wound at -4.
Right.
And I don't think you have cover.
Are both of your Meltas? Can you see all of them? Not every piece of your unit can see my whole thing, so I'm gonna get 6s because it's by model. And if any one of
Yeah.
your models doesn't see my whole
I
unit,
mean, this one, even from this angle right here,
If-
can see the back of your...
it can see the back of my vehicle.
Yes. And you can come look at it here.
This one.
Yeah. From the base, we draw a straight line out that way.
I don't see it, but
Okay, then no.
it's also only 6s, and they both go through. So damage? Because I am
D6
8 wounds.
plus Melta. So 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
Cool. That will kill him. I believe these guys do explode. They don't explode, really? I guess you have some mounted, so okay. Bike.
You have a lawnmower engine. What are you expecting?
Well, he did mortal wounds, so I expected a little bit more out of him, but
That's fair. All right.
We
took
have to
care of that.
develop a Mario Kart game type.
Yes.
I've got all those ATVs. We
you do
just
have a
need
lot
to
of
paint
ATVs.
them.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to get on that.
Make that happen for sure. All right, let's go with this castigator. It is just going to shoot into your remaining that middle
Predator?
tank. Probably won't do too much, but maybe it'll do something. You didn't give me any shots here. Nope. There
So the wall comes up to here.
Yeah. So let's start with
This one, I am still going to maintain cover, but you still got...
Oh, that is true, actually. Do you have cover? Because maybe what we do is shoot from one of these first, if I have a shot. No, it doesn't look like it. No shot there. So yeah, you'll have cover. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if smoke is relevant here. Just because of the every 3 damage that doesn't get through is nice. I need 1 CP next turn for advance and charge. I'm not worried about lethals, and I have +1 to run across the units I need it. So I'll go ahead and pop smoke on him.
Okay. So you would have cover regardless then.
Regardless, and it's mostly for the -1.
Okay. So then 4s, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 6s don't do anything fun on this gun, so we're looking for 5s here, but they are twin linked. 1 at AP -1. 3 damage.
Okay. Down to 8.
And we'll do the heavy bolter next. 4s. 6s are sustained, and then 5s, so need 6s here. Ooh, 2 at -1.
All right.
2 damage each.
Take another 4.
And we'll do Hunter Killer Missile. We have not used a Miracle Dice yet this phase, right? Because I'm hitting on a 3 right now. So let's go ahead and burn 1 here to auto hit, and then we'll roll for a wound, 1 at -3.
Oh, goes through.
D6. Big 5.
And he explodes.
Woo, good time.
D3 here? No. And 3 on these guys, so it'll put one of these bikes down to 1.
Whew. All right, that was exciting stuff.
And then he took a wound, which is there.
All right, so that was a nice little spike. So now we're looking at this big squad of bikes over here, which, bit of a decision here, because I've got an easy charge. But might be worth the shooting. This is a tough one. Let me see something. So you remove 1, you turn it into a 7-inch charge. You remove 2, you turn it into a 10-inch charge. You remove, still a 10-inch. Worst case scenario, I do have a charge this way, even though it'll have to be fairly big because I kind of got to go
Yeah,
around
you got to
this.
clear the wall because of your big old vehicle base.
No, it looks like I'd be able to get to the wall. Yeah, you're close enough to the wall to where I can fight through it. Tell me about the defensive profile of these guys.
Standard Marine profile for the most part. They are T5, the 3-up armor, 4 wounds a pop. 2 OC.
T5, 4 wounds a pop.
And Chaplain doesn't provide them any defensive stuff. It's all offensive.
Yeah, this is a tough one. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and take some shots, I think, because we want to make sure we wipe that squad. And because if I only take out a few and get myself out of charge range, you've got a pretty hefty clapback. If I just go in for the melee, I'll probably be able to kill a few of them, but they're 4 wounds apiece. Yeah, I'm doing 3 wounds worth of damage, so not the most efficient weapons. So we're going to do some shooting. Final answer.
Okay.
But before that, we're going to go ahead and shoot with the immolators first, so that way we can ignore cover. Because you know what? We shoot them off the table, we shoot them off the table, even if it's not the likeliest thing. So let's start with, only one of them has a hunter killer missile, but maybe we hold on to it. I believe that back one. No, he's on 1 wound. They're both on 1 wound?
They're both on 1
They're
wound.
both on 1 wound. We're using the hunter killer missile.
Right, over under on one of these vehicles exploding and killing the other one. We'll take that in chat.
Oh, that could be fun.
That would be
I mean, not for me,
diabolical.
but yeah,
That would
yeah.
be actually diabolical.
Yeah, it would be.
And then the other one has to explode.
That would be amazing. Okay, heavy bolter. Well, you said they're 4 wounds each. So let's start with hunter killer missile. So that means we're starting with.
And you are
I
at
don't
-1
want
to
start
hit
with the
because
back
you're
one.
bracketed.
Yeah, bracketed. I want to start with the front one, so there will be no hunter killer missile here.
Okay.
So
Hey, that one fell back. Can you fall back and shoot?
No. So then this will be the back one. That one
Okay,
can't
cool.
even
Yep,
shoot.
yep. So same thing. Just
Yeah. Same shots. Only that one can't shoot because that's the one I fell back with, and then yeah, the back one can.
Cool.
And he'll use his hunter killer missile. But 2 melter shots first, both hit,
3s.
and then 3s. Twin linked. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
2 at -4.
And now is it after you've done shooting? I don't get the cover.
You have cover currently.
Okay, so we're gonna. I'm actually gonna go ahead and let you ace the front bike. So go ahead and roll your damage for 1.
5.
Okay. So go ahead and pull him,
Sweet.
and then go ahead and do one of those guys in the back there.
Okay.
So this is will be 5 up.
Nice. All right. And then hunter killer missile on a 3, and on a 2. I'm guessing. One more at AP -3.
5. No damage.
D6. 3.
Take that.
Okay. And then heavy bolter. 3 shots on 4s. 6s are sustained. And
4s.
you said there are 5s, right? Yeah, so 4s. 2 at AP -1.
With cover, I'm fine.
Okay.
Now I
All
no
right.
longer have that.
Now you no longer have cover, so we'll go ahead and move to Morven Val's squad. They're going to now do some shooting into those guys. So let's start with probably the grenade launchers. You have 1 on 1 wound.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely the grenade launchers. All right, so 3 shots on 3s. They're not vehicles, are they?
Nope.
No rerolls then. Or wait, no, I get rerolls no matter what. It's +1 if they're. Let me double check that rule. Each time a model makes an attack, targets a monster. Yeah, so I get rerolls no matter what from Vol. So that's 3 hits. And then these are strength 9s, so I should need 3s with rerolls. That's going to be 3 at -2, no cover.
Damage.
D3 each. So first one, I think
Kills
no
that
matter
one.
what.
Yep.
Second one, 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, was it 3 that you failed or 2?
What was AP?
AP -2, no.
Then yeah, you owe me 1 more.
One more? Just 1.
All right, so 1's on 1.
1's on 1. And then we'll do the... oh, and before I forget, I am going to sacrifice a miracle dice to have Fidelis do more shots with Morven Vol.
Okay.
And then we'll do the multi-meltas. That's all that's left. Rerolls. That was something else. Okay. And then we've got should be 2 or 3s. I'm guessing.
3s, yes. 3s. Empty 5s.
So 4 at -4, no cover.
All right. So you have 3 left because one of those is just
One's
going
just
to
kills. 2 damage, 5 damage. Are you within? Were you within 9? No, probably not. And then last one is 3 damage.
All right, leaves on 1-1.
Okay.
Oops.
And then we've got Morven Vol. So you have 1 on 1 wound.
Yes.
We'll do Fidelis. This is going to be 6 attacks because I used the miracle dice. 2s with rerolls. Good thing. 1 sustained. Come back here. And then strength 6, so I need 3s with rerolls. Oh, too bad 6s aren't devastating, but that's going to be 7 at AP -1, no cover.
All right, force.
2 damage each.
So 2 bikes because there was 1 on 1.
Yep.
All right, so I got 1 bike left.
1 bike left. Paragon missile launcher. 2 shots on 2s and on 3s. 2 6s at -2, no cover.
-2. Damage.
D6.
-2. Damage.
They'll both go through. You only have 1 bike left.
Yeah.
10. Got him.
Okay.
And then I will get a miracle dice because she killed a unit. It's a 2. I just got my 2 back. Yeah, no charging fun for me. Or I guess I still have a charge into those guys, which I will take, so that way I can hold on to that point, hopefully. I think that's it for my shooting, though. Cool. So let's do some charges. I think the only one that we really have is going to be Morven Vol, because he doesn't have any OC, so holding on to that doesn't do any. He's at 1 wound, so he's not likely to hold it. So we need, I think, was like an 8.
You do have a little bit of finagling to go around the vehicle base.
So with the finagling, let's call it an 8, even though it might be a 7. But we can call it an 8. And I'm going to go ahead and use a 6 here. So that means I need a 2. Cool. So that's an 11. Plenty. Plenty, plenty. So let's... 11 is enough to get me over from the back of her base. So she will go here and base.
Sweet.
And then this one will come up here and base, because I can no longer base any of the other units. You'll also move 11, and then she will also move 11 to here. Okay. That's going to be my only charge. Don't really feel like charging this guy in. He's nice and hidden behind this obscuring, even though he's well open there. So he may not last long regardless, but that's going to be it. So I'll go ahead and pile in.
Oh wait, no, that's for him. Not on my side.
I got one right here. So Morven Vol can't move. You can, which I need you to do. So that way you can move in. And you'll just go right here and tag on that wall, because I should be within an inch. All right.
Was there a question about Paragons shooting their pistols?
No, they didn't shoot pistols.
Okay, never mind.
They shot grenade launchers and multi-meltas.
Yeah, chat was just mentioning that they can, because they do have a vehicle.
So you
The
could
keyword.
retired. They could shoot everything including pistols.
Oh, they can shoot pistols even though they're... Oh, interesting.
What do they have as
Interesting.
pistols?
They do have... I think there's bolt pistols.
Surprised me too.
Yeah, that is surprising. Yeah, they've got bolt pistols, so I could have shot 3 bolt pistols at you.
I see you.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and skip that. So war suits into
Infiltrators.
infiltrators. So there's going to be 9 attacks with war maces, hitting on 3s with rerolls. Bloop, bloop. I switched it up to the Titan dice. And strength 12, so 2s with rerolls. That's 7 at AP minus 1.
Force. Damage.
Nice. 3 each.
So we got, what, 3 dudes with film pain. So one guy takes 1. The second one kills him. And the last one, so you've killed 2.
Excellent. So there's what, 1 remaining?
Yes.
Okay. I think Vault probably got this, but let's roll it out. Lance of Illumination, just 5 attacks, because I chose not to use the CP, because I wasn't sure if the war suits were going to finish the job. So 5 attacks with rerolls. Oh, I think I hit on 2s, actually. Yes, I do. So those were fine. Reroll that. And then this is strength 8, so 2s again, 6s are devastating. So you've got 5 at AP minus 2.
Damage?
Big Dad, 3 each.
Okay. They have done their duty.
They have. All right. Vol, now you can scoot back just a bit. Oh, no, I have to move closer.
To
not
the
away.
center of the objective, yeah.
Yep. So you're really the only one. Nah. And I don't think I actually want you moving, because that'll kind of bring you a little close. Well, yeah. Move there. And she's just going to... All right, cool. That's going to do it for me. And I think that's going to do it for my turn. So containment. Oh, crap. That's what this guy was doing, and I shot with him. So I'm only going to get 3 points, because only this squad is doing it.
Yeah, and his shooting was super relevant, so.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
No taking back that one. And then sabotage.
You did not do, because you didn't have any assets for it.
That's right.
Because you shot with
Should've
them.
gone there. I got a little bloodthirsty. What can I say? What can I say? I already got a CP, so we're still going to toss Sabotage. That's too many actions. So I'll get 3 for containment, and that'll be it for me.
Okay, so this is top of 3 now.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'll go up to 1 CP.
And I will go up to 3.
Go get my token here real quick. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's pull my secondaries right quick, and then we'll do the battle shocks. Because I owe you 1.
Do you? Where?
I do not. Yeah, because this is a standard 3-man unit, so we're good. Okay. And then Dante's unit is right there. All right, so for secondaries, I'm going to get 5 on primary. And then I'm going to get Call the Horde, which is not an option.
Nope.
So no prisoners.
That's an option.
Defend Stronghold.
That's also an option.
Right. And you are out of your deep strikes, yes?
Yes, I am completely on the board.
Same. Yes. Cool. Okay. So as far as the rest of this goes, the things that I want to kill this turn are those 2 1-wound tanks, because I want to try and get them to blow up on each other, as was ordained.
The fates.
I'm even kind of cheering for you on that one, not gonna lie.
Well, let's just handshake it and make it happen.
We agree that if one dies, it explodes.
Extend that same courtesy to my next gargantuan squigget.
It did explode.
One of them.
Okay. I think just for sake of continuity here, between the shooting and the weight of dice and some other shenanigans, I'm going to go ahead and put this on Vol's unit. Because Dante's going to come say, "What up, girl? What it do?"
up? Yep, not unexpected there.
Because we can put the smackdown on the rest of her suits and leave her by herself, and that'll weaken that unit significantly. Because these guys, they're just going to run out this way and start dumping bolters and mayhem. Okay, so I got 5 primary. This is turn 3, so next turn, this objective is no longer important. So let's make a run for it. All right, I will get into the movement. So, as the rest of this goes, ding, 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 ding. Actually, we're going to go 10 and pivot, just so I can make room for some other stuff.
Sounds good.
I need to mark my 6 inches here. Which ones are your flamers? Specifically.
The ones without, so this is a flamer, basically the ones without swords. That's a flamer, or arms. That's a flamer. And then she's technically a flamer because she's the leader. And the last flamer is right back here.
Okay.
So this kind of grouping of 5.
Excuse me. Okay. Cool beans.
And they're 12 inches, but 6 inches is probably...
Yeah, I mean, if you're winning me on 5s, that's your prerogative. Let me verify the wording on one of these real quick.
We got ourselves a sister's voice showing up in chat saying they are getting stomped. It's actually a pretty good game we've got going right now. Sisters just had an incredible turn for converting assets from the table.
I will say that was a good shooting turn for me. Got rid of that big pack of riders over there. Got rid of 2 tanks. You know, I definitely put Morven Vol out there, but she had to get out there eventually. And you know what? I mean, she's an expensive unit, but I think hitting that... How much was that points-wise, that big pack of Outriders, whatever you call them?
I think that unit is 160 points.
160?
Plus
okay, not
the
as much as I thought.
I mean, plus the character,
Oh, okay.
but that's not the enhancement one. So you got 230, 240.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's a nice, definitely a nice unit to clear off the table.
Did you roll for the character stuff in there, or did he get lost in the sauce with the other bikes? Because I think he got lost in the sauce with the other bikes.
You might have gotten lost in the sauce. But
Yeah,
I was
probably
also
would have made a big deal, made a
Yeah.
big difference.
I also rolled, like that last one was like a bunch of 3s and 2s anyway, and that was for Meltas, so.
Yeah.
All right, so 12 inches gets the back of this track here. So we can just go diagonally that way.
Sure.
We're going to go a little bit short there, but that'll get me the visibility that I need, whichever way I want to go with it.
Indeed.
This guy is going to go 6 inches that way. All right.
Do the Outriders get any kind of like mortals on a charge or anything in this detachment?
No, they do not.
We need to pick it. Make the whole GW responsible for not making their bikers as cool as they should be.
I'm not going to disagree there. I mean, the bikers did get a glow up because they've been needing it for several years now. But I mean, maybe like the White Scars could get it. That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, that's what I want to see.
The biker equivalent of the Assault Intercessors.
Let me see some biker equivalent of the Eradicators. Like, let's go.
12-inch moving Eradicators, please. Yes.
I just realized Cleansing Flames that I used on you earlier is 2 CP instead of 1, so I'm going to go down to 2.
Okay.
Good catch on that. Yeah, chat's speculating right now on kind of the table state in terms of what it means for the rest of the game. And yeah, we do have a pretty pivotal turn right here. Rob could wrestle it back in his favor. But he could also hit some big whiffs and it go very poorly. So anybody's game.
So much cheese.
Cheese. In an economy such as this, what is this world but cheese? Get it? But cheese.
Yeah, I think the ones on those dice are government cheese.
Or government cheese, yeah.
It's
Where
like
it's not
that.
like really even cheese.
No,
like,
it's yellow liquid
it's-
plastic.
Yeah, yeah. You know, government has a lot of oil, so why not, you know, make a cheese alternative?
You said you have a canoness in there?
Yes.
Which model is she?
Hold
the
on.
one on the flag?
Yeah.
Okay. Just having to check for other stuff I have coming up.
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, +1 to hit. I was like, why did I put that there? Because Tech Marine's giving them +1 to hit.
So you stayed out of 6, but the Overwatch is still somewhat tempting here. Actually, I think the Overwatch might be more tempting over there. Yeah, we're going to do an Overwatch over there, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Morven Ball's squad into Dante's squad, because any of these that I take out just maybe helps Morven Ball and crew survive. So yeah, we're going to do the Overwatch with... Yeah, with
They will be
full reroll-
-1 to wound as well,
-1 to wound? Okay.
because of the character.
Ah, gotcha. I still have rerolls to hit and wound, which could come into effect here. So let's start with, what are they, 3 wounds each, 2 wounds each?
I believe 3.
3
Flying Terminators.
flying Terminators. That's what you want to hear.
And you just need some biker erads with them, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start with the multi-meltas. So this is going to be 6.
I want my Librarian Dreadnought back. That's what I want.
Hitting on 6s with rerolls.
What
I
gun
did
is
used
this?
to love that Libby
What gun is
Dread.
this?
The multi-meltas.
Okay.
5th edition with the jump pack on it. Got crazy.
And then strength 9. So I probably need, are they 5 or 4?
I'm going into it right now. Sorry.
No, you're good.
They're 4s.
4. All right, those 2 hit, and I'll re-roll that. So 3 at -4.
All right, 3 4-ups.
Ooh,
go.
love to see it. And then I am within Melta, so these are going to be d6 plus 2. So if they're 3 wounds each, unless they have feel no pains, then that should just kill 3.
Because you're 12-inch Melta or?
9-inch Melta,
Okay.
which...
Yeah, you should be fine. I just don't know if all of them are going to be in.
Let me double check, actually. I'm pretty sure...
Yeah, if they're 18 inches, you're fine. If they're under 18, they're not.
18 inches. Yep.
18-inch range?
Yes.
Okay. Go on.
Okay, and then let's go to Grenade Lancers. 1 hit. Strength 9.
Minus 1 to everyone.
6, so I'm good there. 1 at -2. -1. -2. D3 damage. 3 damage.
Okay.
And then we've got Morven Vol. She's got her missile launcher and Fidelis. 3 shots, looking for 6s. None so far. Ooh, and this is sustain 1, so 2 more shots. And then strength 6, so 3s.
4s.
4s, thank you. With rerolls. That's all of them, so at -1.
All right, 3s. Damage.
2 damage each.
Okay.
And then she's got her missile launcher. We'll do 2 shots.
Who gave John robot suits with all these weapon platforms, man?
1 hit.
The Titan dice too.
It is 1 wound at AP -2.
I failed that save too.
D6 damage. Do I dare reroll this to try and kill? Well, you got 1 dude left. What do I need my CP for? What's the AP on their attacks?
1.
1. Take 2 damage.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
That
So
went way better than I could have hoped.
yeah, I mean, if you had probably should have, because you didn't overwatch them when I moved them, so I probably should have moved the bikes over that way for the.
I mean, you can change that up if you want. I don't mind.
I did move them, so I need to see where that move would have put them. Roughly in this area. I don't remember exactly where they were.
Aren't those the guys that came from back there, though?
They were right here.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know where right here, because otherwise now I'm just kind of gambling on where they were. Yeah.
That is one of the important aspects, of course, of sequencing of attacks, right? You don't want to move so fast you don't give your opponent an opportunity to overwatch, but at the same time,
Opponent needs to pay attention.
if you have a couple of extra moves that are made and then an overwatch goes back, that would have given Rob the opportunity to make another decision with these bikes. So we're just going to honor that right there,
Yeah, no, I have no
showing
problem
of good sportsmanship on John's behalf.
Let me go there so I can get my shots in.
Absolutely.
Okay. So they've got their shots that way. Quad's got his thing that way. He's got his shots. See if I can't blow up some small vehicles and tie up the rest.
Sounds good.
Excuse me. Okay. Let me see what these Tech Marines be rolling with these days. He's at the bottom because alphabet. All right, grab pistol and forge bolter. All right, so the grab pistol is going to go into this tank here just because it's anti-vehicle and you're right there.
Okay.
And then the forge bolter is 24 inches. So yeah, we're going to go that way.
Okay.
Cool, so we'll do the forge bolter first on 2s. Everything hits. And then strength 5, your T10.
Immolators.
There should be 10. Nothing there.
Did you have any 5s?
I did have 1 5, but again, they should be T10.
They are T10.
And then the grab pistol here, 2s and 2s, because anti-vehicle does not.
Nope.
And mine is over there. Okay, so that's just him. Done.
Cool.
I had to get him out of the way. We got the same thing over there. And we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and shoot the Vols unit.
Okay.
Just because you're right there.
Yep.
Forge bolter on 2s.
Nice, nice.
Rerolling. And then what's your toughness?
7
All right, so you got 2 minus 1, 2 damage.
-1, 2 damage. I'm good on both.
There. And then grab pistol. 1 shot on a 2, rerolling. And 2 plus. 1 minus 1, 2 damage.
1 -1, 2 damage. Goes through.
Okay.
1 will be on 2.
Great to see you, KR Quintero. How are you, man?
Okay, God, stop. Let's see. All right, Infernal Pistol out of the Sanguinary Guard here on a D, are we rolling? And then strength 8, so 3s. Not that. And then Dante. Just getting his closer stuff here done. All right, Perdition Pistol on a 2. with sustained hits. Rerolling.
Still
Double 1. Okay.
Ones and the ones.
All right, now we'll go to the Outriders.
Okay.
Where did all the cheese go, chat?
Cheese around me doesn't last very long. That's all I'm saying.
I
Do
think we can
put
count
my
that
shots.
one down. What's going on, Treachery? Big shout out to John for that 5 floor dice for a cheese joke. He puts that in. I'm like, that's going to be a good one. They all went radio silent on the cheese. Jeez.
That was definitely a cheese joke. I deserve it.
Jesus. Yeah, I have so many that I wanted to spit out, and like now I'm locked behind a landmine. So there we go.
All right, we're going to do these 3 into the back immolator.
Good.
It's because I have twinlings looking for the shenanigans here. So,
Okay.
so this will be on 6s, but twinlings.
Ooh, there's 1. There's 2 damage. Or
mine-
AP, I mean.
-1, 1 damage.
-1. Do I have cover? What
Yes.
are you shooting from? Yes, -1. So I need 3s here.
Doesn't matter what you do
Double
there.
dead.
So does he explode?
Does he explode?
Yeah, there we go. So does the other one explode?
He's dead, but doesn't explode.
That would have been great. We should have done it. We should have made it explode.
Are
just
your
at
suits
a-
within 6 of that
Not a
back one?
GP.
Of the back one?
Yeah, here. Oh, you got it.
Not likely.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure before we move them up.
Big thank you to Treachery. Welcome out to the stream, brother. 5 gifted memberships from our guy Treachery as well. Much appreciate, my friend. Great to see you. Let us
Tretch.
know about that landmine.
Well, that was pretty awesome. Moving on.
Yeah, Outriders, baby. Stonks. Okay, this guy.
Okay.
Gonna shoot there.
Okay.
So his first 8 shots here on 3s. Where's my other? Okay, yeah, the other one. The quads have a rule, but we're not using it because the first one died without. If you shoot other mounted stuff around, he gets to shoot you for free, basically.
Okay.
So don't shoot the bikes next turn if he's next to him.
Okay. Good to know.
So here, hitting on 3s. And then this is strength 5, so 3s, but 6s are dev. So you got 2 armor saves on the sisters.
2 armor saves. 3s. 1 will die.
All right, and then twin bolt rifle. 1 hits. Twin links. Nothing. Okay. So he's going to tie you up. We're going to go ahead and put him. We'll do all the guns, the big guns this way, and then the storm bolters into them, just because you're
good.
right yonder. Storm bolters on 2s because I'm +1 to hit, and then 3s. 2. I do not think he has twin link bolt. You go ahead.
What am I saving on?
Armor saves.
1 goes through.
Cool.
That was
Oh,
here,
no,
right?
yep.
Or here. Yep.
Yeah. Storm bolter only. All right. Hunter killer. Hits. Wounds into him.
Ooh, him. Do I have cover?
No, because I can see the rest of your vehicle that way. Because the terrain stops right here.
Can you see this corner then?
Is that one no fired already?
No, because this is the one that's been stuck back here. Because the other 2, because I had one that was right here and one that was over there, and those ones both used.
Pass me the laser.
Oh.
On tonight's episode of Mind Games, guys, we've got another landmine in. It's
I think
perfect for
you got it.
both of you, but
Suffice.
one of you is much closer to earning the landmine than the other. Not going to tell you who, not going to tell you what. Just beware.
I ain't scared. How many do I owe you?
It's at this point, it's a 5-up save.
5 up save. I'm good.
Okay, and then the last cannons. Deuce last cannons, hitting on 2s. And then 3. Nah, nothing on this one, and then the big one up top. Hits.
The big one.
Wounds at 5-up.
Like that.
Okay, and I think that's all of his guns. Okay.
There it is. Boom.
No!
What is it?
Never knew it was going to be that quick, but the next person to adjust their glasses, and I saw John's, were just creeping down.
That's always going to be me. Yeah.
And mine actually have feet on them, so
These glasses are actually XL.
I can do mine now.
So they definitely don't really fit me, but like I kind of like how loose they are. So yeah, they do this a lot.
Mine do too, but that's just because I'm old.
I mean,
I'm
I like it.
grandfather, you know.
And I'm obnoxious, so it's good for when I need to actually So
That's fair.
yeah.
Very fair.
All right. So for these guys, I'm just going to take the charge into them because the massive amount of attacks I have should kill 10 sisters in melee.
Is that what you think?
Yes, and even with your armor contempt, the weighted dice should help out there. And then I've got
Let's
and a
assume you
CP.
make the charge.
It's a 6-inch charge because I'm inside of 7. So I should, in theory, make it. We're going to go ahead and take their shots here, though. We're going to go ahead and finish off.
Oh yeah. Well with him.
Could you not drop it on my nice model?
I taught him that.
Their bolter shots. We're actually going to go ahead and just. I think we're just going to go ahead and finish off this squad.
Okay.
Because outside of scoring, you're basically, I'm trying to get you left with just the vehicles left. So it'll slow down a lot of our stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the chaplain. All right, hitting on 3s. And this will be on 3s, 6s are dead. Twin links.
Ooh.
That's all 3 of them.
Okay. Cool. Good time.
Very nice.
Very nice.
All right, so we do have no prisoners rolling for 2, 3. That's all 3 for no prisoners.
Nice. Yep. Yep. You got all 3. 2 immolators went in one shot, but it counts as 2 immolators.
Stonks. I tried to do it with the Tech Marine, so it'd be cool. That Tech Marine, both those Tech Marines are technically Super Saiyan right now. I forgot about their whole rule here, so I don't forget later when I charge you.
Sounds good.
Okay, so. All right, so that's all my shooting that I'm aware of. Shot, did their thing, they got some kills. Cool, let's get into the charge phase.
Okay.
We'll do the one that I need the CP reroll for, so the 6-inch charge here.
Okay.
Cool. I do need the CP reroll for that.
Oh no.
All right. I do make it on a 6 though.
Ooh, I saw an Eric coming.
All right, but that does keep me.
Yeah, that is actually kind of nice because 6 inches will really limit you.
Over there. Oh yeah, we can do that. That works for me too.
I feel like there's a story about why Dan quit acting at some point in his past. He had dreams of Hollywood. Ended up in this podunk town in Florida.
Interesting. Where does that take me? So that just gets space there. And this guy will come here. Okay. This guy's just going to go here and tag.
Sounds good.
3, 4 maybe? 4, because that's inside of 6.
Yeah, sounds good.
Get those off the screen. Cool, neat. Yeah, we're just going to tag you here, go from 6 and pivot basically.
Sure.
Stop you from going around me. So we've got 3 charges over there. Dante gives +1, so I'm going to have to show you like a 2 or 3 on the dice.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Tech Marine, because he's going to go the farthest.
Okay.
3, I get into Vol, but not as far as I want, because I'm right there next to you. Dante is going to need... Yeah, 3 gets me right here. Dante needs with a +1.
4.
So 5, 6. So I need to show you a 3 on the dice with the +1. 3 on the dice. I showed you a 3 on the dice. There you go. So a 6 total. Put that up there. Get the flocking out of here. Get the flock out of here.
Calm down, Rocket.
That flirt can hurt. And then these bikes.
I do love how they just basically get away with swearing by just saying it's flocking.
All right, need a 5. No benefits for them.
Let's see the Cinco.
5.
There it is.
We are cutting it close on all of these. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to go exactly where I measured before. Pivot for an inch and move 4. So we're going to pivot Move 4. Just get on the other side of the wall.
Sweet.
This is your oaths, so we're going to kill a couple of suits, maybe. You owe me a battle shock here in a second because of Dante.
Can I just go ahead and roll it?
And then we'll have this charge here.
I got an 8.
Okay. And then the deck marine into them. It's a 5-inch charge inside a 6.
That'll do it.
Alt D. Get that rock out of here. Smell the rock is cooking. Okay. I think we've charged with just about everything we can do. So we're defending and we have no prisoners. Done. That's good to know. Okay, so you don't have any interrupts.
Nope.
Excuse me.
What's your CP?
I'm at 1.
I'm at 0. What defensive strats do you have?
Armor of Contempt, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we're going to start with this Tech Marine
Okay.
because his is pretty straightforward. So he gets 7 attacks out of the Omnisci Power Axe.
Oh, you killed something during my shooting phase, didn't you? Or during your shooting phase?
Yeah, I killed 3 things.
Yep. So I get a 3 Miracle Dice.
All right. Omnisci, +1. 8 attacks with his Power Axe because he's freaking out and he gets +1 to the attack.
Okay.
Yeah. And these are not lethal, and he has extra attacks too. All right, and then strength 6 with, well, strength 8, so 2s regardless. So 3 minus 2.
And this is into...
The sisters right there.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
3 at -2, so I need 5s. 2 will die.
All right, and then the servo arm hits, wounds -2.
I'm good.
Okay. We'll go to that guy, the other Tech Marine that's over yonder.
Okay.
While I have his data sheet pulled up. All right. Same thing for him.
Vol Squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just making sure I don't have anything crazy here.
What's your CP count, Rob?
0.
The follow-up question would have been, are you considering an epic challenge
In the
for
vault,
this
no,
situation?
because she has damage and stuff like that, so I have no way to kill her. Basically, I'm just going to cripple her unit the best that I can and control this side of the table. Is the intent. We will see how that goes. So the Power Axe here, 8 attacks. And rerolls. And then strength 8, T7, yeah?
Yes.
So 3s. So you've got 4,
Okay.
-2, 2 damage.
-2, 2 damage.
And you get +1 to wound on the charge in this?
I get +2 strength,
+2 strength.
which
Okay.
is the break point for a lot of the stuff. So
Perfect.
So 4 at -2. Yeah, may as well just roll them out here. I fail 1, so 1 suit is dead. You said 2 damage, right?
yes.
Okay.
All right, and then I got a servo arm here as well. Re-rolling. Nope. Penalty box. All right, but he did open up that
Cheese thrower.
at 1 wound 1, so that's nice. All right, then we will go to the Outriders there.
Okay.
Get my pile-ins here. Yeah, so we're gonna go here, base. This will allow me to move base there.
Yep.
Base there.
Looks good.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. 3 is re-rolling,
Okay.
and then your T7. So this will be strength 7. So it'll be on 4s because they're +2 and then +1 because the Outrider roll.
Okay, so hitting on
on threes.
wounding on 4s, and what's the AP coming into that?
1, 2 damage.
1, 2 damage each.
I don't have any way to affect AP in this detachment.
Yeah. Wondering if the which one do I want to save the Armor of Contempt for? I think I have, because here you're going to realistically, you're not going to get as many in there as I think you want because of that low charge.
Yeah, I'll probably get 4 in
Yeah.
because I have ways to daisy chain off of like oblong bases.
Yeah.
5 max if I'm like really critically lucky, but it's probably gonna be 4.
Yeah. So 4, or I let these 3 go into suits that I kind of want them to stick around for points. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use my Armor of Contempt here on these guys.
Okay. Good.
Very nice. Starting to feel good about this expenditure.
And 4. Okay. 4, 8, 13? No, other way around. 11.
11?
11. I added +3 and my brain immediately went 13, so 11.
11,
Armor
2
6.
ups. I will still drop 3.
6 damage.
So it's going to be 6 damage. That'll finish off 1, and 1 will be on 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think...
So now AOC is done. So Dante can go ham. Let's start with the this dude bro over here. So we'll start with the Sanguinary Guard and Dante now.
Okay.
Sanguinary Guard.
That's right. There's a change to Armor of Contempt.
It's one activation.
One activation, yeah.
Which was a good activation to use it on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the suits...
The way the dice actually ended up in my favor because it forced the ones, which is pretty nice.
Yep.
Because I'm almost guaranteed now to kill that suit and leave Vol exactly where I want her, which is by herself. So the Incarmine Spear here.
Okay.
So 4 attacks, hitting you on 2s, re-rolling, wounding you on 2s because of Lance, and I'm going to be Strength 8.
Okay.
So 2s and 2s. All right, so 4 minus 2 damage.
2 go through.
So that kills that suit and does damage to wound.
To Vol. So that brings her to, I think, 6 or something?
She got some stupid amount of wounds. She got like Dreadnought
Something like that.
energy here. All right, so I'm pulling up-
She's got that big dread energy, you're saying?
Huge. All right, so let me pull up the Axe Mortalis now. 9 attacks, 2s and
Yeah, she has 8 wounds, so she's down to 6.
2s and 3s, but lethals here.
Okay.
Rerolling. Okay, and then 3s. No dev wounds, otherwise you'd be SOL. All right,
Real
so
well.
7 minus 3, so you're just invuln, 2 damage pop.
2 damage a pop for my invuln. You said 7?
Yes.
Let's do... I'm going to do these 2 at a time, because you need 3 of these to go through for me to die, right? You said AP 2? 2 damage?
AP 3, 2 damage.
AP 3. Still on 4.
4, yeah, so you're invuln.
So yeah, we'll do 2 at a time, see how things go. Not well.
It's a bad start, so
Bad
I would
start.
drop 1 now.
Yep.
You're out of CP as well.
I am out of CP.
So next one kills her, yeah?
Yeah, and I've got 5 left.
It's not good odds.
No, it's definitely not. So I
But you can do
almost
it,
feel like-
because you're the word rhymes a lot with prick.
It has
Roll
a very
4.
similar meaning.
Now, yeah,
There's the one, and I was going to
you
save
do owe
this
me,
last 4.
what, like 3 explosions at this point, though.
Oh, that's true. Does Morven Vol explode too?
The war suits
They're all
all
vehicles.
explode, huh?
Yep, all deadly
So
demise
the,
1.
The 2 that I killed and then her.
6s here?
Nothing? Okay, cool. It would have been nice. So that actually went better than I thought it would.
Yeah, that went pretty well.
Despite that Overwatch.
I mean, that's what you get. And his unit was the last one to activate. I didn't consolidate with him.
What's going on, Jack Reacher? How you doing, man? Hoping to see you at the RTT this weekend?
Oh, sorry. Cool. I'm going to do my obligatory attacks here while I'm still...
Go for it.
Invader, HEV, close combat weapon, 6 attacks. Strike 6, get wrecked. No. So 3s, no rerolls. And then strength 6, so 5s. 1 armor save on your do thing. Ooh.
Oh, goes through.
Ooh.
That's here, right?
Yeah.
Down to how much damage?
It's just 1.
1, so down to 10.
Yeah. That's the banana peel, and you like...
Almost got it.
Yeah, you hit the passing civilian vehicles, what happened?
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to work on mine. This is going to be the complicated one. Do you have 3 inch?
The 3 inch?
I
Yes,
have
I do,
1.
right here.
Cool. I'm going to need all of these.
All the 3 inches.
All right, so this one's a given. He's going to go this way.
Sounds good.
So that'll get him to straight line, no pivots. I did bump you a little bit there. This guy, how do I want to play him?
Can he get over even?
I think these ones are going to go this way, because then I can pivot him a little bit, and then these guys can touch their butt. So this guy's going to move first.
But he can't base.
That's fine. So no one's going to fight through him,
Ah,
but he's
okay.
going to fight. There, just outside of it. And then I can pivot my maximum amount and base you there.
Yep.
And now I can fight these guys off of him. So we will move this one first. And then, actually, I'm going to get really weird on coherency here, so I'm just going to do this. Because he can't end in combat there. I'm just going to go like that.
Okay.
Cool,
you
so I
have-
got the 4 that I expected.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. We'll start the Outrider Squad because I found their data sheet first. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. No special rules outside of just the improved stats here. So hitting you on 3s, wounding you on 2s.
Sounds good. Yeah, a few misses. 6s do anything fun?
No, not on these chain swords.
Get
Twos.
phase ready.
All right. 5, 10, 12.
12. 4 ups.
AP, yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Strength and damage.
11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 so far?
4 so far.
Okay. And then the chaplain attacks.
You know you were in the lead considerably, right? 10-0 on floor dice before whatever shenanigans that was. How many was it?
Just 1.
Okay, it sounded,
Allegedly.
So you're saying it doesn't make a difference?
it sounded like some gusto. Oh, we'll count it. We'll count it. Don't worry.
All right.
1, 2.
All right, then chaplain here. Deuce. And then deuce. All right, another 5.
And at the start of the fight phase, I'm activating her ability because she's gonna either die or get to use it. So
Sure. 5 minus 1.
5 minus 1.
2 damage. Cool.
Sweet, save them all.
All right. And then basing. Now, as long as I base her and get an inch of him, so we're gonna move 3 inches and base her and get within an inch of that one,
Okay.
just to kind of slow you down because you don't have fall back and shoot.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you didn't earlier. Definitely would have been way more beneficial.
Transport shenanigans. Yeah, no fallback and shoot.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit weird there. Okay.
Fight backs.
So you got their attacks and her attacks.
Did you technically touch
Oh,
him?
yeah. So you got that tank as well.
Asking in chat if there's a story behind the cheese dice. Those were a purchase by Rob. So Rob, tell me, is there any kind of story? What speaks to you about those dice?
I love cheese.
The caucasity on this guy right here, man, I'll tell you.
From the mountains of Caucasus. Yeah, I evolved with the evolutionary trait to be able to eat cheese, and thus I shall roll cheese.
Well, there you have it. Deep, profound. Some would say words to live by, but those people are crazy. Thanks for sharing.
All right, we'll go ahead and start with the. Actually, no. Let's start with the squad because she does a little bit more damage. And you said they're four wounds or 3 wounds?
4 wounds.
It doesn't matter then. Let's go ahead and start with the Canoness. Is going to be 7 attacks because I did use her Super Saiyan little kind of ability that she has. Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
And then strength 4, but 6s are devastating now.
Okay.
Until the end of the phase, start of the fight phase, model can use it if it does. Until the end of the phase, add 3 attacks to the melee equipped by this model, and those weapons have devastating wounds. Sweet. So 2s. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Not a great
There's
start.
those 3.
Yep.
I mean, you broke even, so.
And then we've got
Fives.
5. 6s would be nice. Awesome. All right. Moving on. What do these ones have? How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they all just have close combat
So this one's not going to fight.
Well, I didn't do any pile-ins or anything either.
Oh, these ones are all based.
based. That means you're not based, so... or you're not based, so I'm going to move you out of the way and go here.
Can't go farther away from the unit you were closest to.
I didn't. I got closer to it. I'm now based
her?
with you.
It's model by model, not unit by unit.
Yeah, model by model. So like that one was closer to this one, not this one, right?
I mean, it was kind of the same distance because both of them are based here.
All right,
right?
go ahead, just
So-
take it.
I mean, it's one close combat weapon. Like, I assure you, you will be fine.
If I lose one on one wound, I'm not going to be fine. I'm going to draw that line right there.
So it's 6. That's going to be 12 attacks on 3s. Boop, boop, boop.
Random purple dice.
Yeah, I ran out of them. And on their toughness 5, so 5s.
3,
1, 2,
4,
3,
5.
4, 5. At your armor. Oh, does one of these ladies have a power weapon?
Probably the sergeant. Oh, we'll roll these regardless.
You have a sergeant with a power weapon, probably?
Most sergeants have a power sword. Well, these are
Yeah,
the flamer.
Seraphim Superior, 2 bolt pistols can be replaced with... Yeah, I just never replaced her 2 bolt pistols, so oh well.
All right, so I do take 2 wounds though.
But yeah, she should have had a power weapon. Oh well. Cool, 2 wounds, I'll take that. And then next we've got over here, Dominion.
Excuse me.
She does have a power weapon. This one I know for sure.
So she where?
So 2 attacks on 4s.
1. Nothing.
Nothing. Cool. And then his attacks.
2 tanks.
2 tanks. So 1 tank. That's that one over there. 1 hit.
3s.
1 wound.
Armor. Got it.
Good. And then the other one.
So the go-kart. That one's
4s probably. 1 wound.
block it.
Cool. All right, that is it for my phase anyway.
All right, so I'm getting, so Defense Stronghold is rolling. I'm getting 5 for no prisoners.
Very nice.
And I gridlocked pretty much everything except 1 model.
Yep. No, I think you killing Morven Vol over there was probably game end, because that was the one that I needed to hold on to. This one.
Yeah, I
not so worried
expected
about.
I expected to go the suits, to be honest. I also didn't expect to lose 5 sanguinary guard.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because she would have been even more dead. So that was why the.
Moving towards the handshake then?
I think so. I mean, I feel like I'm ready to call it just because that was my hope for getting
Yeah,
victory
I mean,
points.
your primary is
Like,
basically
I had
done
to
now.
hold that to get 8, and then last turn I could have gotten
If we're
15.
doing a handshake, let's save that for the after action report.
Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage.
Wait, he said after action.
Wait, we're doing a handshake. It's not a handshake,
You gotta
Rob.
read this part so it doesn't seem weird.
So it doesn't seem weird.
Yeah, it's like I'm a real estate. He's a bit smaller. Sisters.
Like she's in a start.
Yeah, like I'm the Astarte.
We'll work on it.
Rob,
We'll work on all
roll
of
it
that.
again. Roll it again. Let's do this.
So definitely a pretty high octane game here. Both of you guys had what I would call like a power turn, where
Yeah.
both of you guys looked like you just took the game away from each other. It just unfortunately turned out that Rob's was after yours.
Yeah, a little bit.
And it never
unfortunate.
shifted from that.
Didn't.
So definitely want to talk about that. We're going to start with you tonight, John. Let's talk about some of your lists, some of the ideas that you had with it going into it, and kind of what went awry.
Well, what went awry was it was a very slow start, which really kind of let Rob sneak in unimpeded. I never want to blame anything on the dice, but it was pretty cold to begin with. Yeah.
That was bad for both of us.
I mean, your cheese got pretty hot. At some,
Did you see my
I
2
was-
shooting
I was
faces?
seeing
They
a
were
lot
bad
of-
as his.
I was seeing a lot of cheese. That's all I'm saying. But no, I mean, even beyond that, there's just a lot of little things that didn't quite go my way. Rob made all of his charges by literally this much.
I made exactly what I needed.
Yeah. Like, I think it was 3 that it was like, I need this number. I got that number. And none of
Stressful.
them, yeah.
Stressful.
So, there's just a few things that I think could have gone my way a little better. Some better performance out of the I mean, I had a great Overwatch.
Really?
Thinking that would ensure that I had that area pretty secured, but that's never the case in a dice game. So,
Right. Very true.
Yeah, and without that, the hope of being able to pull back ahead on victory points is kind of out the window.
100%. I mean, had it been an equal exchange kind of early on, tit for tat, as it were, for these primary objectives, you might have been able to stay in it. Add to that these are going away, right? And that now you kind of need to be on that side of the board, or you miss another round. You know, that was like really the big indicator there for sure that this one had kind of gone south.
Yep.
Now, what would you say was the thing you were most afraid of on his side of the table starting the game tonight?
It was honestly probably that Dante squad, right? Like all these bikes, they move quick. They have chain swords though, so if,
Right.
you know, either the hope was I would either force Rob to trade into something that was good for me. You know, maybe he kills half a Dominion squad with them, great, but then I get to clap back like I did over there.
Right.
Didn't quite. I mean, it could have happened over here. But yeah, it was really that squad, and I mean, you could see. I mean, Dante came in and just told Val to kick rocks.
Deposed.
Deposed,
the word,
yeah,
I think.
deposed. Yeah. He's like
Denied.
my house. So yeah, I mean, not much I can really do about that. I thought I wounded that squad enough with that Overwatch, but still a lot of firepower
Well,
behind
the
that model.
fact that you have all those units that are
Yeah.
stacking up on top of each other, and we'll talk about it in greater detail in a moment, but the Tech Marine packs a punch, Dante packs a punch, and then just the volume of those Outriders
Yeah.
just gave a lot of like kind of
Yeah,
get out
even
of
with
jail
the
free.
armor of contempt, like that, still killed a unit or a model and a half. Which, you know, again, probably more ones than I mean, how many saves was it? Like 12,
13?
13, yeah,
Something like that.
Should have killed one, but
Yeah.
he got a little extra there, and you know, those small little things just kind of started to add up towards the end of the game.
Let's talk about your MVP, right? I've got an idea for how I think your MVP was. I'm just curious if we align. So let me have it.
MVP. I honestly, even though Val kind of bit it over there, I'd still probably give her MVP because she still came in like a wrecking ball and did some work and got a great Overwatch and easily got her points back. Just didn't quite go the distance that I needed.
Old Morven Cyrus,
Yeah,
you know,
Morven,
she
yeah.
nailed it.
Cyril.
I personally think your MVP was Homeboy back here, exploding right on time as we requested. Big thanks to that back immolator.
Very true.
That was 2 points that he
That
gave me.
was,
That was
yeah,
2 points he
yeah.
gave me.
So it's also your MVP then, Rob.
Hands down.
Shared MVPs. Well, great effort for sure. And how did you feel about all the extra vehicles? I know that's one of the things that I saw different from some of your previous stuff is you had 6 Rhino chassis, am I correct?
Well, 3 castigators and 3
Three
immolators.
castigators, 3 immolators. Yeah, a lot of
But they're
vehicles.
basically Rhinos with different hat pieces.
I mean, you guys
Bigger
know
hats.
I like my armor and vehicles. You know, they're not
And
battle
Overwatch.
suits, and Overwatch, so they're not as great as they could be. But you know, I still love some vehicles. So
That's perfect. Rob, over to you, sir. You secured the victory. You narrowly avoided, not really narrowly, but you did avoid the floor dice for the champion losing this evening. So John did win in a different
Handedly.
fashion.
Handedly.
Undefeatedly. Yeah. So big time.
I'll take the L on that one.
So let's talk about your thoughts coming into the game. I want to focus specifically on, you know, we talked about your deployment and your strategy at that point, but I want to talk about what was going on in your mind when it looked like the world was on fire, right? After that one big turn that really put you back on your heels. What was going through your mind there?
Damn it.
Enough said. Enough said.
cool. All right, yeah.
No, so, I mean, I've been playing long enough to know that, like, I did lose more than I anticipated based off of AP1 weaponry.
Right.
Now, granted, you did, I think 2 of your hunter killers actually got through and did damage in turn 2 specifically.
1 damage.
Well, that was turn 1.
No, I'm
That one didn't count. Literally didn't count. No, but you got good damage on the other ones, and then the AP1 damage I was just chipping. You know, I had a lot of 4-up saves or 3-up saves to make, and I didn't make them. But then the whole game plan anyway was, well, the Predators were supposed to box down the vehicles to begin with, cripple, get them out of the way, or create a threat. They were never supposed to be the hammer of the list, if you will.
Right.
The hammer of the list was always going to be Dante and his unit and my bikes. specifically because they provide me with enough footprint to control the table the way that I want to control the table in the charge phase, which almost didn't work out because what I really wanted more than anything was to make just a massive charge over here and then do what I ended up doing anyway, which is tagging everything that I could.
Right, but being able to get more bikes into it, more volume.
Yeah, I mean, I only got 4 bikes and killed
zephyr.
half the unit. You know, it's the AP1 on chain swords. It's kind of swingy, but it's just a volume of attacks, and it's for everyone that goes through, it's 2 damage, which does stack up into other stuff with like the suit unit, right? That two damage is the big piece, and then going to base strength 7 on the chain swords because of the Outrider rule and the Blood Angel detachment is super strong just by themselves, not including the chaplains giving the +1 to wound on these other units. So the plan was always like, yeah, I'm getting punched from across the table pretty hard, but he only has 1 melee unit, which is Vol.
Right.
So once I get in, I'm stuck in.
Right.
Which was kind of always the plan, which was step up, stage, and then jump back out, which to be the clapback. Now, I didn't anticipate losing 5 Sanguinary Guard on some BS Overwatch from 3 suits.
To be fair, you've seen enough of these. You should have expected that from John.
I expected to lose 3, to be honest with you. I figured it was a pretty rock solid.
Those are rookie numbers.
I also had 4 up invulns. I didn't make any.
show before?
Rob, meet John. John, meet Rob.
I'm usually pretty good at 4 up invulns.
Yeah.
Have you seen my Zinch games? I'm pretty good at 4 up invulns, and I didn't make a single one on that unit. So I just aced.
Yeah. You emptied the cheese drawer a little bit earlier, and it just took a little while to refill. For
Yeah,
sure.
it had to ferment a little blue cheese.
Your fromage wasn't up to snuff.
But the Tech Marines came in and did their job. They were supposed to walk in. The Predators were supposed to guide them up, and once the Predators blew up, the Tech Marines were just another Blood Angel character to run in and just, it's 8 attacks on their power axe now.
Right. That was the other thing I really wanted to mention here was that your 3 Tech Marines to support Predators on paper might not necessarily look like a great investment at the top of it, but when you look at once the support of that Predator is gone, what they were able to put into the table, you don't bring Vol's squad down over there without that lone Tech Marine being able to join in that.
And picking up that 1 suit, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So that was pretty important. And then you had another one over here.
Over there.
Right.
That he tied up the sisters, and technically he could have picked up 3. He did roll fairly well on the saves for that last one, but the whole point was now you're back in battle shock range and you're tagged, and you're just like, it doesn't matter what happens after this because if you fall back, you're done.
He owns the objective now as well. He's able to kind of control that area and bring multiple layers of value to it. Should all Space Marines have 3 Tech Marines in their list? No. But this is a great example of the multiple.
55 points apiece is the cheapest character
That's
I have.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Yeah.
good.
That's not bad.
That is the game in a nutshell tonight. Definitely, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We didn't get a vibe. We didn't.
Oh, well, let's go ahead and roll that
I'll
outro.
look for one at the very end here. But
It's okay. It's okay. I think I've got a good one. All right. We have a man who is undefeated
clear.
in floor dice,
Clear winner.
but that's created a great trough of loneliness as he stands alone at the top. So
Like
our
the
vibe
cheese,
tonight.
I stand alone.
Our vibe tonight.
Come on, I get one more cheese joke.
One more cheese joke. Give him more floor dice, Dan.
Yes!
Hit the boom
Wait,
button.
no!
I think that our vibe tonight is alone at the top, missing his friends. Let's roll that tape.
All right, get out of here, get out of here. All right, Hobgobos. Ha-ha! Feeling good. Treachery, Moonlit Inari, B Ravens, Jason Langer, White Chocolate. Yeah. No, doing good. Gobos, Grotworks, Jim Kearney, Johnny Zed, what's up? Huh, okay. So, Grotskis, Enter Erebus, Dastardly DM. So, no one. Okay. All right. Papa Nurgle, Manuel Quintas, guitar. You guys want to come hang? Like, just chill out. I got pizza. Silver Fox, Try Hard Eddie. Hey, let's go. We can talk about trying hard. Maybe DeFrodo, Ryo, Distinguishedly. Oh, hi.
We're not here.
I'm not here for you. I'm not here for you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Hobby Goblins Cave Reps here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. We're going to be back at it again on Saturday. Hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you again for the support. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, Catchphrase.